It's Geek Space Team, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You know how it is. Nice. Our tags are casual, retro, and country music.
Yes.
And we're live. And we're live.
We're live.
Realize.
Already off to a killer start.
Thank
You post in the
And all
Discord
killer, no
about it?
filler. Not yet. I'm doing this. You have no respect for what I do.
You're right. You have one job. It's supposed to have this to the Discord so that everyone knows.
That's my one job.
No,
What is all this other stuff?
Well, I guess you got to set it up too. But
Yes.
I can't take you to task for not setting the other stuff up. I can take you to task on not posting to the Discord about it, and on Twitter.
Are you acting like you wouldn't take me to task for also not
That's
setting
true.
it up?
That's true. You're right. I'm just actively looking for something to take you to task on.
Well, I have a lot of tasks these days.
Nico over here. These days.
For a second I was thinking Neko. I was like, were we talking about that?
Nico Arena or Neko Arena.
Nico. Oh, in Nico Arena I
Nico
play.
Yeah.
Where you play Nico and you have to kill all the other members of Velvet Underground.
For not having her back on the next album.
Did you
I don't
listen?
know, was she even on the other albums? I just know she's in the title of that one album.
She's on the first album
Yeah.
with them, and then
Because it's on the cover though.
oh yeah, it's Velvet Underground and Nico.
Yeah.
But then
She killed everyone.
then she killed everybody in the arena. Lou Reed's the final boss.
I would love a Velvet Underground arena fighter. I don't even know what that means, but I'd love it.
Side note: Velvet Underground Arena sounds like a sex dungeon.
That's true.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I think that she just did her own albums afterward
Yeah, that's what
that were unrelated to the Velvet Underground.
That's what I thought. I didn't know if she was a member, or I don't know a ton about her.
It was like, well, it was more just that, like, why is this fucking happening? Hold on. This is just.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder.
I don't know why it's coming through both.
Danny, you had one job.
Yeah, no, the first album was just like a collaboration, but I think they're separate artists.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole thing, like, with her being part of that was like all Andy Warhol's idea.
That sounds about right.
He, like, you know, because he was like, I guess he was that Velvet Underground's manager.
I definitely don't know. I know he did the cover. That's about it.
No, I mean, he was like, because they were part of his roadshow for a little bit.
Crazy.
And then he was like, basically like, you guys will never make it on your own. You should take on Nico as your singer. And then, so he convinced them to do that first album together. And then eventually, Lou Reed was like, fuck this. We're not doing that anymore. And so then they just did separate stuff.
Just imagine how many members of Velvet Underground would be in the chat right now.
That's the other place I post it is
Velvet Underground.
the Velvet
subreddits.
Underground forums.
Not even subreddits, just forums.
Oh yeah. That's like the one time I posted
Security door breach. Intruder
Sorry,
has
double checking
breached
that.
sections 3 through 8. Get him.
I keep forgetting that there's ads on our channel now.
We're affiliates. Not that you would know by the very active chat that we have going right now, but we are affiliates.
Well, I haven't posted in Discord.
Yeah, I know.
I'm working
I've
on it.
noticed.
I'm working on it. I'm doing it on my phone. I'm just trying to make sure that the stream's like
Actually
correct
running,
before I
yeah.
fuck it. Like
Will you fuck it? You're gonna fuck
before I
the stream?
fuck the shit out of the stream, bro.
And he's gonna fuck his modem live on stream.
Probably the router, not the modem.
Level 4 security door breach.
Just to see how drunk we can get you first. You'll be fucking both of them by the end
I'll
of
do
the
it sober.
stream. Okay, good.
There was a time where I posted
Where
the
I fucked the
stream
modem.
where I fucked the modem. There was a time where I posted the stream on like the Philadelphia Phillies subreddit because I was playing
Oh,
baseball.
it was the space. It wasn't Spaceball. This was
No, I was playing baseball on stream. I was playing
King
King
Griffey.
Griffey,
Level
yeah.
5 security door breach.
And they were
Switch
like,
doors.
"This is only tangentially
Locking
relevant."
down final security door.
Oh, great! Flip is in chat. I like
Flip.
funk metal. New metal is okay, but alt metal sucks. Flip, I listened to your album today. It was pretty good.
You're being too nice. You don't need to say such things about Flip's music.
This is Dark Team, I guess is the name of it.
This is, I guess just the dark. There's a hero side and dark side, so I guess
Dark. Okay, I'll say Dark Team.
I could walk on the dark side.
Walk on the dark. Hey Stu, you're going to therapy. Good for you. We support therapy here on Geek Space.
Yes.
And some would say that we're really like therapy for our fans. That
Dr. Robotnik's actually my licensed therapist.
you wouldn't realize that given his background, the doctor is actually in psychology.
Yes. That's how I wrote off this game purchase on my taxes. I was saying that this was my
A medical
therapist.
expense?
Yeah, the medical expense. If you were not my therapy, I'd be more depressed if you were. Well, I would be depressed at the state of the medical.
Yeah, I don't want to be in any club where they'd have me as a member. It's a quote I made up.
If this is battle,
I want to know
there's
how
the
many.
battle. That's a good point.
I want to know how many degrees from that original quote we can get. Like, you know that
I like
like
the way that his legs go to the side when he runs like this, but his body stays
He
perfectly
looks-
straight.
It looks like it was animated in Gary's mod.
Fuck you, kid. It's crazier when a human is throwing
Yeah,
the
just
shot
fucking
like that.
shucking him. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, how many degrees from the original Groucho Marx quote we can get? Like, you know how the Michael Scott thing is like 100% of shots you don't take, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott?
Yeah.
I want to do that with the any club thing. Just be like, I don't want to be part of any club that has me as a member. Groucho Marx, Woody Allen, because Woody Allen says it in a movie at one point, and then somebody else, and then me, and just how many degrees from
Just
the
to throw
original.
Neil down on there, no one's gonna cite Neil down.
Nobody's exciting Neil down either.
That's true.
Enter password. Password is Maria. Now
Putting it in
all
the
I have to
Discord.
do is to place the Chaos Emerald
Frog
into
medals
this
for fucking
console.
nerds.
You know my favorite metal band is
What?
Primus.
Alright.
I don't care what
We
anybody says.
need
that's
to
a
be
metal
in
band.
great company with Flip, who likes funk metal, which apparently Primus is classified as.
I think it just is. It is. That's the. I can't think of anything else that band would be.
I think they sound more punk to me than metal, but I'm not here to split any further hairs about the subgenre that
Is that you?
Primus belongs to.
Are you trying to spoil my plans again?
I don't really think that Primus can be classified. It's really genre-breaking music.
My name is Shadow.
I'm not gonna
Since
say
you were
that.
so kind to release me, my master.
All I'll say is that Primus
grant you
sucks.
One wish.
That's fucking. I hate you.
That's what they want you to say, you dumbass. If you liked them, you would know that.
True power
No, I don't like that.
possess.
What is wrong with you?
I just said that I think that they're metal band.
This
No.
guy's the fucking worst.
I said the other night, I want to listen to more Primus. I know like 4 of their songs that I really like, but I don't know anything past those 4 songs.
You should keep insisting their genre, then, since you don't know the band very well.
Hey, I'm just quoting what the experts say.
Yeah, the experts at fucking Wikipedia and Rate Your Music.
Do you think Les Claypool is writing his own Wikipedia page?
Yes, definitely. No, probably not. I don't know.
Do you think Sean Lennon is writing his Wikipedia page?
Sean Lennon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, John Lennon certainly isn't
Yeah,
writing his
well,
Wikipedia. John Lennox might be.
John Lennox. Oh, what a guy. He's definitely writing his own page. And he writes his own code. It's open source.
Little known fact, the Beatles were a program.
Well, Apple. Their label and operating. They gave the seed money.
Dude, I was saying about this earlier today. There's like Kanye has a lot of really hot takes.
Mhm.
The only one where I think I fully agree with him is the one where he said,
"You're a Spirited Away" one. Have you seen that?
"No, what's that?"
It's like was looking at a YouTube video of the top 10 animes of all time. No way is Spirited Away better than Akira. It's like I don't know. It's back when it was fun to see him post things like that on Twitter.
I think Spirited Away is better than Akira.
Well, then you're in a complete disagreement with Kanye.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, it's fine. So I don't think he's necessarily right.
No, I was gonna say he had a tweet. Maybe it's not real. Maybe it's photoshopped, where he says that the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack did more for music than the Beatles.
I don't know. I really could go either way with that guy.
And I think I was like, it's not an opinion I think you can back up much, but it is one I sort of agree with instinctively.
I don't have any fondness really for those soundtracks, but I know people love them. So, amen. More power to you. That is Primus. So
That's the first place I heard Primus.
Bring more
And the
chaos
best part was,
emeralds.
I had the N64 version, so they only looped the first 30
yeah, that's
seconds of the
awesome.
track, so there was no singing.
that's I don't know which one I even have for N64, but when I finally owned a copy, I was like, I can't wait. Now I can play some Tony Hawk, and that version is so fucking bad.
I mean,
It's not even worth playing, in my opinion.
I don't know if I'd go that far. I don't think it's bad.
Especially now when you can get a port of it, yes, it's not worth playing. It's just shitty port of a game.
Well, that's different. I mean, that's none of them.
By the
are
time
worth
I
playing
got
now.
By the time people like the first two.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you can get a port of it. Like, I would not say to either. I don't know. It's like such a argument you can only make in 2020 because you're 25 years removed from that game.
You're right.
But the music thing did not bother me.
I'm not talking about the music thing. I'm talking about gameplay.
I don't
and
think. The gameplay.
mostly gameplay more than fucking music.
I mean, the gameplay never bothered me either.
I just think that game runs so much worse than the PlayStation versions.
I mean, it kind of does.
Definitely does.
But also, it's like you didn't know that growing up. Like you
I
just
didn't play
played
it growing up. I played it as an adult.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
yeah. I'm saying this with my experience with it, which has been I played the PlayStation ones when I was younger, and then when I got it in 64 way later because we never had one when I was a kid, and I had that, I was like, cool, I can play Tony Hawk. That shit was fucking terrible in 64.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I would say it's. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I wouldn't tell people not to play it if you had an N64 but not a PlayStation. I'm not gonna be like, don't even bother. Go buy a PlayStation. Oh, that's you then.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think they
and this
play that.
entire opinion has been my opinion.
I'm just disagreeing with it. That's all.
That's fine.
I played the N64, the first one, recently, and I didn't think it was that different than the PlayStation first one.
Well,
I don't know about
I
two.
can't wait to hear what Flip says. I don't even know if I have the first one or if I have one of the later ones, but I just know whichever one I had fucking runs like dog shit.
I don't know. First, I don't think the third one was even on. Maybe it was on in 64.
I have no idea.
I know 1 and 2 were, because 1 had a blue cartridge and 2 had a yellow cartridge.
I feel like I don't know, I'll have to check when I'm home which one I have. And I can just definitively say that one's not worth playing. It doesn't really change what I'm saying necessarily,
sure.
whether it is 1 or 2. Oh wait, there was one.
I played one recently for the PlayStation version of 1.
Yeah.
And I think that game, honestly, it's a combo of like, are Nux or Rouge levels better? Is what Stuart's asking.
I don't know. I mean, they're pretty similar. I guess it just depends on what kind of music you prefer to listen to when fucking running around the same 3 environments over and over again.
That's fair.
So, I don't know. It just depends.
Um,
I feel like I have more fond memories than Knuckles ones, but I think my favorite of all these levels is the Rouge one where you're in the bank vault. And we'll get to that later.
he says 10 out of 10. This jazzy music. Then probably Rouge.
Yeah, no, this shit's great. I mean, I like the music for both her and Knuckles' levels, but I mean, they're pretty similar. I wouldn't say that there's enough really different for me to compare the two. It really comes down to that.
Yeah. She has a funny walk cycle too.
They all they all just go. I don't know. None of them really have runs. They just kind of start moving at their like full speed as soon as you. Why are these guys doing this?
That was like a Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, we just pointing at each other. Wait, of course, I lost all those rings.
We did that in perfect synchronicity.
Someone clip that out.
So go ahead and clip that, and tweet it, please.
Now that we're affiliates, I'm gonna start begging. See you, Stuart.
Bye. Let's start begging. If anybody could send us some bits, I'd really appreciate it.
Please.
And redeem those at the Kmart.
Accepting EBT and bits. Really enough.
That's
Crazy.
that's like that's Andrew Yang's policy, right? Was to just replace EBT with Twitch bits.
Yeah.
It's gotta be close. Only one more left.
I think her voice is so much different in this game than it is in the other games.
It just depends. She does like the kind of sultry voice, like more in the cutscenes than like any of her actual lines, which makes me feel like maybe they changed what the character was gonna be like. Maybe
Yeah.
at some point. I don't remember if she's in any other games before this one.
Her ears are so
I know.
hyperactive.
Every part of her body's super hyperactive.
It's all too easy for me.
And is she wrong?
Is she? No. Some would say she's
Right.
right.
Others would say she's rude.
And I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for.
Flip, I know you loved that one.
Those idiots will never find my hidden
What?
base inside.
You're not even happy that you're catering to Flip?
Not especially.
Then
But
get inside.
No. You're the one who had kind words about his album.
doesn't mean I want to cater to him.
That's true. That's fair.
Did you have unkind words about his album?
I'm legally advised not to speak on Flip due to pending Sound-Ass litigation. He keeps claiming to everyone that he's the founder of Sound-Ass, and while that may hold some truth to it, I don't know.
You
Don't
speak
say
on
about-
Fleet?
Can I speak on Fleet?
Yes.
I can speak on Fleek. The Fleet Foxes?
The Fleek Foxes?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Flip and I were both in Fleet Foxes. That's how we met each other before Sound-Ass and everything.
You remember the old guitarist of the Fleek Foxes? Joshua Trillman?
Well, that would work if he was the guitarist.
Was
He
he?
was the drummer, though, which is weird.
Was he the drummer?
He was the drummer.
Okay.
But that doesn't really make... I don't know, it's just weird. But he was a drummer. Yes. What the fuck?
It fell on you.
Well, I wasn't ready for it, so I'm pissed. I am so used to playing these levels with all the power-ups that it is weird going back and playing these where I have to earn everything again. I keep expecting to have, like, the hover,
Yeah.
and, like, being able to blow up the gray metal boxes. I don't know, with the Chow key.
How often do you go back and play this game that you have all the power-ups?
I mean, when I was younger, you basically get all the power-ups in one playthrough. But then you replayed the levels to get, like, more coins and things for the Chow Garden. So,
Yeah, New Game Plus.
yeah. Not even New Game Plus, really. It's just stage select and trying to get better ranks. I wish this game was smart enough to have a New Game Plus that, like, at least changed something.
There was a... You know what? I don't know if this is a joke that I heard somewhere or if it's a joke I made up and forgot that I made it up. Do you ever have those moments?
Yes.
Where you're like, did I hear this somewhere? Did I come up with this? But one of them was a gamer trying to explain the concept of reincarnation, and it's just like, yeah, it's like if life had New Game Plus. So yeah, I gotta do it again, but this time at a harder difficulty. Because I'm like a gopher now.
What would you do if you were a gopher? If you woke up one day and were a gopher?
I'd go for it.
Alright, well, that's fair.
Did you watch Sopranos? Sorry.
No. I've seen random episodes in the past, but I never watched the whole thing. It's an hour long. We're past that point in my life.
You keep telling me you watch things that are an hour long, and then...
But that's
and
in the
then-
past. I didn't say I recently
Yeah, but that's why I
watched
asked,
it.
have you watched it? Not,
Well,
not
no,
are
yes,
you
yes,
watching
I know. It's one of those shows that I had on my list for a long time, and then I was just like...
And now it's off your list.
Well, I mean, I would love to, in a perfect world, believe that I would watch it, but just knowing me, well, I don't know.
Do you think you're ever going to get back into watching hour-long shows?
It just depends. I would have to... If I maybe, like, started one, like, that was new, but then usually I just get so fed up with newer shows that I don't end up wanting to watch the second season. I'll get so disenchanted with the show by the end of the first season.
Really?
So it depends. Like, Westworld, I watched the first season of that and didn't really even enjoy it, and then I was like, I don't want to watch any more of this show, and it turns out that's, like, the one season people did like. So, like...
You haven't watched any of Westworld.
Well, it's basically every story about AI that you've ever heard or seen before.
Season 1's the only season with Jimmy Simpson, right?
I don't know. That was honestly maybe would be something in its favor for me, but
That's why I'm wondering, because I like Jimmy Simpson.
I know he's in that season. I definitely saw a lot of him in that season. That's another show where, like, I feel like that first season only works if you're being super intentionally vague about everything, and then, like, once you know everything that happens,
Sure,
it's
yeah.
just like, why are we even presenting this? The only reason you would present this story this way is just to, like, string it out for longer and just to intentionally mislead the audience, which, I don't know. Sometimes that rubs me the wrong way.
Okay, you know what? I was saying... I say this a lot, you know, all the time. I'm known for this... No,
I was so curious to see where that was going.
thrash metal rips. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Okay.
What do you feel about country music? We tagged it this for a reason, Flip.
Yeah, how do you feel about country music? I assume that's how you came into the stream, was by the country music tag on Twitch.
Oh my
Fucker.
fucking god.
She didn't hurt you.
I didn't, but I had the shield
shield.
on.
How do you feel about... Because you're saying, like, you don't like... By the end of the first season, you get tired.
Sometimes. It just depends. It depends.
What about hour-long shows that are limited series?
That's fine, but I just feel like now, most of the time, it'll start as a limited series, then it'll just get a fucking second season, and I'm like, this
Sure.
isn't very limited, is it?
Because
You're turning this into an unlimited series.
Because like I just watched Queen's Gambit,
Mm-hmm.
and all I can say is that I'm so glad that that's not getting a second season.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really liked it.
Like Fargo, you're watching that now. That was supposed to be a limited series, and then it got another season, which I like the second season, but like, I just don't.
Yeah.
It just feels like people are afraid to even like admit that they want to do another season of these shows by starting.
Well, but see, here's the thing. I feel like I would still almost consider that a limited series because none of the seasons touch. They're all completely different things.
That's not even entirely true, though. Once you watch more Fargo, it's not entirely its own thing. You'll see once you watch more of
okay.
it. And in theory, it's supposed to work that way, but they managed to like work in ties to the other stories, and I'm like,
Really? Okay.
yes.
Then that is kind of annoying.
I won't explain how though, because you haven't gotten the second season.
Alright.
Second season's good though.
but like that's because like because I don't think they're gonna do that with Queen's Gambit. It'd be interesting if they did, I guess, but it's based off a book that has like a definitive ending.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I doubt that they will. It's sort of like if they made like a second season.
Well,
Of,
they did that with Big Little Lies, though. I did a book.
Yeah, but the difference is Big Little Lies was like a book that had come out recently, whereas like Queen's Gambit has been out since like the 70s, I think, and that's also like a book that's considered sort of like a classic. Like that's like if they did a limited series. So you're talking about it. I think they did a limited series based on Poisonwood Bible, and then they were like, anyway, so now we're gonna do Poisonwood Bible season 2. You go, like, what the fuck? How do you do that?
Yeah, it'd be weird.
But I think that is actually like.
How
For me, I'm like, I wish they would do more of those. I wish they would do more shows where it just like had an
He
ending.
didn't even have a second pupil.
Yeah.
It's just like that one just kept drifting.
Oh, we're getting into this already?
Yes. You won't understand it. Howie.
I won't,
I beg of you.
and I have no intention of learning.
For me. For all the people on that planet.
She looks just so different from all the other humans we've seen.
Sayonara.
She walked out of Tim Burton's Big Eyes.
Yes, Tim Burton's Big Eyes.
people of this planet,
Yeah.
I promise you.
Well, not the guy who painted those paintings.
No.
But the movie about
Well,
the guy, or I guess
as
the
the
guy's
woman.
wife,
Yeah.
and the guy pretended to paint them.
Yes.
But
I guess she walked out of the poster. The movie Big Eyes, because I did not watch that movie. But
she walked
had
right out of Amy Adams' brain.
the twisted mind of Amy Adams.
Twisted mind of Amy Adams. Rap metal, I believe you mean rap rock, and it's very good. New metal, rap rock, same shit, very good.
That could be the name of the Darnell rap rock album. New metal rap rock, same shit.
No, I think I came up with an album name for that at some point. I think I've written down somewhere. I wanted to have a Limp Bizkit level of like,
Oh, like the hot dog.
yeah, of just
water.
like, well, I mean, not because like Limp Bizkit stuff is always like really gross, but I do want to have like a Limp Bizkit level of like, just kind of like overly offensive to the point where you're like, this isn't even really offensive. This is just weird. Yeah, it's very stupid. Just like like one of them I thought of was a song just titled like "Music to Kill Your Parents To."
Mhm. Shit that a 13-year-old would listen to.
Yeah, we'd be like, that's so fucking edgy. And then you listen to it as an adult, you're like, that's
Really
corny
good.
as corny as fuck.
Like corn.
Yeah. What is corny? I don't know what's corny unless it's cornbread.
Do you know what the name of the guy from Corn was?
Nope.
Alright, well,
You did at one point.
I did it. I think it's Jonathan Davis.
Yes.
So you did know it.
No, I don't. No, I didn't know it. Here's-
Yeah,
I
okay,
knew that you
okay.
knew it. I knew that you know because I was listening to. I was. That's Solomon. The other day, I was, for some reason, like listening to Law Ready for This,
I mentioned him on Laurie for this.
Yes.
That's crazy.
and I laughed so hard because Solomon said the dude from Korn, and you immediately went Jonathan Davis, and I was
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, and I thought it was insane that you knew the lead singer of Korn.
That is pretty wild.
Celtic metal is very good. I'm more of a Celtic punk guy. Shout out Flogging Molly.
I feel like both you and Flip are losing sight of our country music tag. Especially when you are shouting out bands like Flogging Molly.
Well, they're from a country.
That's true. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, that's
that was
awesome.
awesome. This is the
What
worst.
the
That was,
fuck?
what the fuck was that?
I like that it stutters, so sometimes you can see him, and sometimes it's just a ball. Nice. Oh, what the fuck?
That's why I was confused, because I thought this whole area like had this floating thing. Fuck you.
It's how what?
What?
How are you supposed to know as a player that there's a floating thing there? Is there any indicator?
No.
That's so weird.
This whole game's weird. Oh my god!
But that area doesn't?
That's what I'm saying.
This is so stupid.
It's kind of awesome.
No, it's not. This whole game is awesome.
It is. That was cool. Right? No? That was kind of cool.
That one loop is cool, yes.
Well, no, I mean, jumping over everything like that was kind of cool. What I did. Not the loop. Fuck. Come on, I got this. I got this.
This song sounds like it'd be a song from the Crab Stacks album.
Well, that's giving Crap Sacks way too much credit. This is at least structured. It sounds like they did multiple takes on it.
Hey, I liked it.
That's,
Slide across the suspension cable.
I'm
on
glad
the
you
bridge.
enjoyed it, Danny.
Someone even say Crab Stacks is objectively good music.
Wow, I'd love to meet that person.
It's Flip.
Flip, okay. That makes sense. Now, why even bother having a fucking ramp in here? It's not like I can even do a cool trick.
That was cool shit.
I kind of, but like I didn't even get air.
Like an Axel.
I didn't get air though. I need air.
Not to be confused with Axel, the person from Kingdom Hearts.
I was not gonna make that confusion, but I could confuse him with Axel F. Crazy Frog song
Yes.
and theme song to Beverly Hills Cop. But first and foremost, the Crazy Frog song.
That's what everybody says whenever I like reference Axel F. They're like, I don't know that song. I'm like, yes, you do. And they're like, no. I'm like, it's the Crazy Frog song without Crazy Frog. Flip now just
man,
says
that's-
metal sucks.
I'm with you, Flip.
Oh, you knew that one was coming.
That one's got me many a time in the past.
Here we go. That wasn't so hard.
Yes. You ever,
If you get an A, he says, "I'm so hard." Damn, I'm so hard.
Damn, I'm horny as fuck right now. His fucking mouth.
What?
You ever listen to the John Batiste
I'll start
version
with
of
this.
Green Hill Zone?
A
No, it
jewel
sounds
containing
divine.
the ultimate
I know he did a
power.
cover of it.
It's like one of his standards. Like he does it like every live performance I've seen him.
I think I've heard him do it on Stephen Colbert one time as like an intro piece, but I didn't realize he did that at multiple
Yeah, it's
shows.
on one of his albums.
Oh, that's awesome. I need to listen to that as soon as we're done with this.
with that emerald. Say something, you fake hedgehog.
Oof.
Chaos control.
Got a Power Ranger morpher on his hand.
He's fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Is Shadow?
Shadow,
Who?
what is
Is he as fast as Sonic?
Yes,
Okay, interesting.
I believe so. We're at least led to believe this by the final match where we're just like running along that highway.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Now. I hate to say it. I guess
That does,
I
she's got a
will
neck.
have
She's just
to find
rotating
that
around
first.
on top of.
Yeah, you necklace bitch.
Yeah, this music's pretty awesome.
Sounds like a. It's like Bossa Nova.
Definitely inspired by Bassett.
I thought that was a command. Pick nails. Yeah, just grab the file. Are these like campaigns of the same length? Or is
They're, I think, roughly the same length. There might be like 1 or 2 levels difference, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think this one's any longer. I think if anyone, this would be the shortest.
That's what I was wondering. Because I knew like in Adventure 1, you're like, this one's definitely shorter. I know if it was like that, where you're like, yeah, this is 100% shorter. But it's like, nah, it's roughly the same.
Well, I think it's just shorter by nature, not having us fucking get the run around trying to fucking figure out the overworld.
Here it
Yeah,
goes.
that's true. Is there a Sonic, like, supersonic version?
Yeah, but it's like one level. It's like just the final boss.
Oh, okay.
And it's a lot easier. I mean, I thought that first one was going to be hard, and it turns out it was a
super
lot
easy.
easier than I remembered, yeah.
And that you're just bad at video games.
Well, I was. Apparently I'm really good now.
I'm an uber gamer now.
Can't.
My MLG shirt hasn't come in yet, but,
That's so funny. And you said, you asked Henry, you go, do you have to buy those?
well, I mean, I knew that wasn't real. That was me playing it up for the podcast.
I know, but it was,
But yes,
it was funny.
I was just, I was trying to ask the fucking worst questions ever. As I usually do. I like to use, like, my one question for the guest to be the worst thing I could possibly ask them.
I don't remember what you asked Cassidy.
I remember I wanted to ask her something I think I wanted to ask her if she preferred bass or treble clef, and I didn't even have the guts, yeah.
The answer's treble. I have it on
For
good
me,
authority.
It's bass, without a doubt.
I knew
but-
you were treble when you walked in.
Wow.
That's one of her songs, right?
Maybe very.
One of Cass's songs.
Yeah. Sure of that. Speaking of, if you're watching this podcast, fuck me. If you're watching this stream, Cass is doing some live stream concerts throughout the month of November. And, you know, since I do such a good job with these streams, I'm actually running her streams.
Yeah, he actually got the job off these streams.
I wish I could say that was a joke. That's true. But, so yeah, if you're,
We'll have to settle for just calling you a joke.
I mean, you don't have to settle for it. It's been that way for years. So he's a joke who jokes.
Bullshit.
I'm not gonna spoil anything for Fargo Season 1, but I would like to say,
Why not? It's been fucking years at this point. I feel like if anything, it's you spoiling it would have been earned.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I know there are people out there who haven't watched it because I was that person until yesterday.
But that's on you guys. That's not on everyone else.
No, I know, but I'm just saying I try to respect those people because to say like, well, you should have watched it already would be hypocritical of me.
Why not saying that though? But I'm saying I think the moratorium of spoilers is up at this point. I think no one's gonna hold it against you. Also, there's no one here.
I'm not saying that nobody's gonna.
Except for
Sound
Flip,
ass.
who I know is friends with Eric, who both of us own hats from the Blu-ray of Fargo Season 1, so I know we've both seen it.
Walter is Jeff Dunham's worst puppet. Again, Flip. I think, Flip, if I may, I think that you feel that way because you look and sound and act like Walter. So
Look and sound and act.
I think that your frustration with that puppet is earned, but also is very specific to you.
Fuck, do I fucking get this thing?
Anyway, the part of Fargo where she talks about, like, in the first episode where she, like, tells Martin Freeman about, like, him not being a real man actually made me so happy about what happens to her afterward.
Yeah.
I was like, you are such a
Taps her on
biatch.
the head with a hammer for everyone in the chat. I mean, it's also the first episode.
That's true. This is the end of the first episode.
So what the man?
I'm just trying to be conscientious.
I'm glad you are, because I do not care.
All I'm saying is,
I appreciate that you are. I appreciate that you are.
all I'm saying is, had this been me 2 days ago, I would have been like, well, now I can't fucking watch it.
Well, I don't care. You shouldn't watch it at this point if it's taking you this long.
I got
Especially when you
shit to do.
started Search Party and then didn't finish it. You didn't even get to the part where it gets going. And it's a 30-minute show. Well, we're not here to talk about that.
To be fair,
We're not here to talk about that.
oh, I couldn't make it 30 minutes of that show.
You should keep watching.
All right.
I will watch it eventually.
The way I feel about Fargo is the same way I feel about Search Party. I think the first season's like fine, I like it, but the second season's the one that works for me.
I mean, you're allowed to say that.
I also think maybe Fargo season 1, I don't know. It's been so long since I saw that one because unlike some people in the room, I actually watched it when it came out.
I didn't.
And-
Let me explain something to you.
You don't
I
need to
have-
explain anything to me.
No, I do. When do you think the last time I had cable was?
You're talking to someone who hasn't had cable since he moved out of his parents' house, and as soon as I left, they cut cable. So don't come at me about this as being a cable thing.
Yeah, well, but
Hulu
where the
on
fuck
FX.
did you? I didn't
Every
have
single
Hulu.
FX show
I
is
didn't
on
have
Hulu.
Hulu until probably a year ago.
Well, then you're just making excuses this one. You know you can find it on the internet. I found it on the internet. I didn't have Hulu back then.
I don't make
torrented all of them.
excuses.
I torrented all of them.
Hey, I respect creators,
Oh my
and
God.
I
Fuck this guy.
purchase their
Fuck
work.
this- And I did. I bought the Blu-ray and I had to prove
That
it.
sounds like it sounds like you're doing it in reverse now.
I can
huh?
find the hat. Yeah. I bought it at
I
one
was just
point, it
waiting
doesn't
until
matter.
there's somewhere I could legally watch it because I didn't want to torrent it,
Oh.
and I also didn't want to buy a fucking Blu-ray if I didn't know I was gonna like it.
All I'm hearing is a lot of excuses.
An excuse for something that's not a crime.
I actually do. I am trying you and charging you right now
If you
for being out of touch.
look, if you think that me being 3 years behind on Fargo is a problem,
No, I don't.
Then
I'm more
just
mad
wait
about
till
this.
you-
I'm more mad that you started Search Party than stopped it for Fargo.
I'm gonna
really.
say, well, just wait till you hear the things I am actually behind on.
Who am I to judge being behind on something?
I've not watched a single episode of Game of Thrones.
I watched one season, and that was enough for me. I don't give a shit about fantasy. I don't know why I thought I wanted to watch that show. Let everyone fucking just whine about the ending, so it sounds like I made the right decision, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I did too. Or True Detective. I haven't watched any of True Detective.
That one, that's a show right there. That's a real interesting show.
Well, like, here's the thing. My point is, like, every show...
They should. Sorry, what are you
I was
saying?
like, every show that somebody's like, you should watch this. This is, like, the best show I've ever seen. I will get around to it at minimum
All right.
2 or 3 years late.
Okay.
I know, I'm just saying. Like, that's not going to change. And if you want to put me on trial for that, fine. But I'm not going to change my
I'm
behavior.
not even putting you on trial. I've already charged and convicted you. You will be getting
Well,
the
that's
chair. This stream ends with you getting the fucking chair.
Alright. And you know what?
What?
They'll say last words. And I'll say...
Forget about it. I love The Sopranos.
My last words are... I'll get around to Search Party in 2 or 3 years.
I can't. I'll be more happy than ever to throw the fucking switch on that. Where is this goddamn the key?
Is it inside the thing?
I don't know.
Can you dig on top of the...
No, you can't take it.
All right. It looks like there's no
Shut
treasure
up.
here.
It is crazy because
Shoot.
Alia Shawkat is like
Shoot.
one of my favorite actresses.
I got it.
Well, you need to watch it, man. She's really good. in it.
I know she is.
Especially towards the end of season 1 and all of season 2. And in season 3, I like, but I
I
don't
guess I
love
took a little
as much as
too
I love
much
the first two.
time.
But I mean,
Sounds to me like if it's just gonna get worse, I don't want
and
to
it
watch
doesn't
it.
get worse. It just, I'm very
You know, Greg,
curious.
you're really selling me on not watching it.
It doesn't sound like you were ever fucking going to get around to it, so it doesn't
I
even
said,
matter.
I said 2 or 3 years.
All right, well, you already started is the worst part. You did start. That's the worst part of all this. Is
I watched
you did
5
start.
minutes.
Oh my god, shut up. Shut the fuck up, Danny. Shut the
I
fuck
did.
up. That's even
true.
worse though. You didn't even don't tell me things like that because then it just makes me think you're even more of a
You're
fool.
so mad about this.
Because this is so stupid. You're making
Why?
You made a very grand blanket statement about that show when we talked about it. Now I'm realizing
What did I say?
you said you couldn't like any of these characters. You watched 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No. I said I feel like this is gonna be a show where I don't like any of the characters.
That's not true, and you wouldn't know that because you only watched 5 minutes of it.
Yeah. So my point wasn't I watched all of this show, and I fully believe I won't like it, or I fully believe I don't like it because I don't like any of the characters. I'm saying is
Is that a requirement for you though? Because I feel like it is a requirement for some people that they have to like a character in like whatever piece of media they're.
Oh no! I wasn't saying that means that.
No, I know. I have known people who do feel that way, and I'm like, I feel like you got to be able to put aside that for like a story sometimes. I know that's not what you were saying necessarily. I was just curious your thoughts on that. It bothers me when people are like that because I just feel like there's so many movies with unlikable protagonists and just characters you can't.
Yeah, I will say I'm fine with like unlikable people. Like clearly, I love Arrested Development.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like,
but there's an anchor in that show that you're supposed to like at the same time.
Right. What's the thing? I think it's if you want to make everybody unlikable, which is what I think part of the problem was with the later seasons was that.
Well, yeah, they got rid of
like,
the one person who was supposed to anchor you. In the whole thing.
Is like what is it like slime? Sorry,
Yeah, it's like acid. I think,
it looks
maybe.
like it looks like for some reason I thought like a lemon lime Gatorade. Yeah, no, I think that like but the thing is, if you're gonna do the thing where like none of these characters are likable, your job immediately becomes 40 times harder, and like you can't make even a single other thing like disconnecting your audience because like. The characters of shows are supposed to make your audience relate to the show.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna purposefully go with like, yeah, everybody in the show is kind of a bad person, then like you need to have something else that brings your audience in. And if you don't do that fast enough, then like your show is just gonna suffer.
So any screenwriters out there, if a character's not likable in 5 minutes enough for Danny, he will not watch your show. I know.
If
you a hard time
I'll say not if.
This 5 minute thing has really got me steamed.
Not if your character's not likable. If all of your characters are specifically dislikable.
I feel like they're all dislikable, especially in the first 5 minutes of that show. I mean, I can think of the boyfriend being unlikable.
And the party scene where they're all like, yeah, who's this girl who's lost? I mean, she was my best friend.
I mean...
And then... But like, literally everybody's like that. There's not a single person in that scene that...
You're right.
Just genuine.
One of the 2 scenes I bet you watched. I guess everyone wasn't likable. In 5 minutes, there were 4 scenes.
There's the first time where they all have brunch, and then there is the scene where they're having sex in bed, and then there's the scene where he's making breakfast and he's playing guitar.
You're right.
And then there's the second party where they have it on top of the brownstone. And she talks to that.
I believe you.
Well, then don't fucking question me. Motherfucker.
I wasn't questioning you. I was accusing you.
No, don't accuse me.
There's a huge difference. No, I'm gonna keep accusing you. You're a fool.
This is not the argument I expected this year to get you the most heated. It was whether or not I watched Search Party.
Well, because now I thought you would at least watch the whole first episode. I'm even more annoyed now that I know you watched 5 minutes and then decided to just start a different hour-long show.
Grant's Crusade.
That's infinitely more annoying.
Grant's Crusade against hour-long shows grows to other people.
I'm not even. It's not even that. It's more just I want fucking to be able to talk about this show with anybody, and no one will fucking watch it when I ask them to.
All right, I will. I don't
even want you to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I don't even want you to watch it.
I'm gonna watch Search Party tonight.
Okay, man, sure. And your special is gonna be edited tonight too, dude.
But the difference is my thing will happen.
No, it won't.
Yeah,
hey, I might edit 5 minutes of your special too.
I
didn't say how much of it I was gonna edit.
No,
This is fucking
tell me
Daniel Lamplugh School of Debate over here.
No, I wasn't like I set out and I said 5 minutes. Well, this sucks, and I turned it off.
That's what it sounds like, though.
No, I didn't. I never even said anything bad about the show. All I said was, not that it was a doc. I just said creatively, it looks like one of those shows where all the characters will be somebody I dislike. And then I stopped because I was like going to do something. I think I started watching on Halloween.
Look, I can't dispute things that I wasn't there for, but
and then I just didn't pick it back up because I was like busy watching other stuff.
Like what?
The Sopranos mostly. That's actually something I've been watching for like
yes, I know you have.
3 or 4 months.
That's why I can't really fault any Sopranos stuff. You've been talking about that for fucking forever.
Yeah.
You teased me by saying you were watching Search Party, and then it turns out you didn't even watch a full episode. You watched 5 minutes.
Arabian Cruise Medal is underrated. I agree. We're over.
How you feeling about this? This is the angry. This.
This is like the most
Lambasting
frustrated
of
I've
Danny.
seen you about something in like
There's
months.
Biggs. I don't know if you saw
Oh
him.
yeah, I see him. That's cute.
He pops up like that in much of these levels. In months, you said?
Yeah, probably. Again, it's so strange to me because I didn't even know you liked this show before I started watching it.
I'm not trying to be annoying about it, but
and yet you have no problem with the rest of this conversation.
well, yeah, no.
This is, you know what this is? This is the, this is gonna make me like an Eric and Peter Hotpower moment where now I'm gonna go watch it and I'm not gonna enjoy it because I'm just thinking about you complaining about me not watching it.
That wasn't an Eric and Peter Hoffpower moment. That was an Eric and Matt Keller moment. And it was him reevaluating something he already liked. So he had already given it at least more time than you had. He owned a fucking copy of the CD.
No. I'm talking about,
Peter still likes Owl City. That changed nothing about that.
no, reverse it. When Eric listened to Owl City because Peter said it was super good.
He had already heard Owl City, though. It's not like people haven't heard Owl City.
Well, I guess listen to more than one song. Almost like listening to 5 minutes.
Tried a little harder.
Think about that, buddy. So it's almost exactly like this situation.
No, it's not like that situation.
where Eric had heard 5 minutes and then
But
got
that
yelled
would
at
be
for
like
not
if
liking that
everyone
5
watched
minutes.
5 minutes of Search Party, which isn't what happened, which is why it's a
No, but
streaming
I'm saying
exclusive
that's-
show now.
But I'm saying that this, it's like just like this. It's like he
wouldn't
listened
say
to
they're-
5 minutes of
I
Owl
wouldn't
City,
say they're
and
one to
Peter
one.
was like, "You would like it more if you watched more of it," and I'm mad at you if you don't. And then Eric went and listened to it. It was like,
Not at all the same, because it'd be like if the first 5 minutes of Search Party were on a loop and everyone saw it, and then Eric made a judgment about it, and then Peter was like, if you listen to more, if you watch
To be-
more of it, you'd like it.
the first 5 minutes of Search Party were kind of on loop because they're constantly showing commercials for it.
It wasn't the first 5 minutes. I don't remember these. I don't know what you're even talking about. I don't remember that being the case. I remember them dropping half the season on YouTube
That
early
also
because they were
happened.
trying to fucking dump the whole show.
Destroying an entire planet.
Pretty much. I mean, they've done did a terrible job marketing the show the entire time it was on.
I remember it being marketed like super heavily. That's why I wanted to watch it at first, was because I would get nothing but Facebook ads for it for like
I
months.
don't know anyone who actually watched the show but me. That's the only reason why I am stumping so hard for it. It's because maybe it was, but like I didn't do any good.
No,
And
I'm
then
not
they
saying it
fucking
did any
dumped
good.
half the season on the fucking.
I'm not saying it did any good. I'm just saying that I definitely got tons of ads for it.
Exactly.
I was not getting those ads, but I was pretty much off Facebook. I think at that point already too.
That's probably fair. I think Facebook was like 90% of the place I saw it.
Ultimate power of destruction to use as you please. And then
It is kind of funny to see this upset about it.
I mean, I'm more just upset because I want so badly to just have a conversation with someone else who has seen as much of the show as me, and no one I know has.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I don't believe you. You're such a fucking liar.
Why? Do you, it's not like it's something where it would take me work to do. I just need to hit
That's
play.
what's more annoying about it, is I know it won't take you any work to do, and you're still not doing it.
You see the thing of I'm gonna do it tonight.
I don't buy it. I
Okay,
don't
well
buy
when
it.
I fucking
look,
text you at like
Danny,
1 in the
Danny,
morning,
nothing
I
would
know.
make me happier than you doing it. I just don't believe you.
Well, that's fine. You can not believe me all you want. It's gonna happen.
Okay, that's fine. Who the hell's in chat right
And
now?
I'm gonna
Who
fucking,
hasn't
I'm
left
gonna
at
make
this
you
point?
eat crow. I'm gonna make you eat
I would
Buster
love-
fucking
I
Crow.
would love to eat Buster Crow.
Flip,
Flip, weigh in.
I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewels.
Very well.
Okay then, it's a deal. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.
What?
You heard her. She's the bad. You can call her Rouge.
Having to come back isn't my idea of a vacation. How can you be sure your intelligence reports are
Private text message says, guys, I don't want to say this in chat, but this is really annoying. Can you please talk about something else?
Well, believe what
They
you
would
want to
never.
believe.
They said actually keep talking about this.
They said, I can't believe Danny hasn't seen the first episode of Search Party.
do this? I will go in first and discover
I wish I was getting texts like that, but I'm not.
Hey man, I just want you to know that we're silently supporting you. Danny not watching Search Party is fucking bullshit.
enter the opera. Where you
Silence.
accept
Wait,
the
someone just
prize
left.
diner. We will blow up the whole island and get away before anyone has a chance to know what hit them.
Weirdly enough, it's Mr. Reynolds himself is texting you.
Just John Reynolds himself.
John Reynolds. I can't believe this guy stopped watching the show because of me. What a fucking asshole.
We only have 30 minutes to
I agree that he's really annoying in that first episode. I think they hadn't maybe necessarily gotten the characterization down for everybody, or maybe they were just trying to make him super annoying in the first episode so that you're more sympathetic to him later on, but come on, man. 5 minutes? That's ridiculous.
Are you telling me you never started something and not finished it?
I usually at least give it an episode.
I feel,
Or a whole season. I gave Game of Thrones a whole fucking season before I decided I was done with that shit.
Again, I think that's more...
Oh my god.
Nice.
I'm so steamed. I can't even control
I
this
can't even
goddamn
think
map.
straight.
Can't even walk straight.
I'm drunk. I'm drunk with anger. I think that
And mad with power.
I think that that's actually that's a fault on your part.
Giving shows a whole season?
Giving it more time than it's worth.
Well, again, this was back before I realized why would I even bother with these hour-long shows.
Sure.
Now I just don't even fucking watch them.
I mean, like probably like
I gave Mr. Robot an episode. I didn't watch any more of it. I guess that was like the last time I like really gave something like a full episode before I was like, before realizing just why would I don't even want to watch these shows. Why am I even giving them?
I think like an episode is normal, but there is definitely a lot of
Oh, an episode's normal?
Yeah.
Interesting, man.
And I'm gonna give it that episode tonight.
You're gonna give it one episode tonight.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna watch the
Well, that's what I thought you were saying. You were gonna watch the whole first season. I was like, Danny, I don't believe that you're gonna.
No,
do
I'm
that
not
at
gonna
all.
watch. I'm not gonna watch the whole fucking
Well,
season.
yeah. Now you realize how ridiculous what I thought you were saying
Yeah,
sounded.
that
I was
does
like,
sound
Danny,
insane.
I don't believe it.
I thought
No.
you were so like
No.
adhered to, like there's no way these guys are gonna watch an
No,
episode.
no. I buy an episode. I will buy that. My question is, why did it happen whenever you started the episode?
Because I literally got started
I know,
doing
you
something else that day.
I know. But still.
No, I there are so many TV shows and movies of it. Like, if you think this is upsetting, this is
No,
literally.
I know it's not. I know it's not.
Let me finish my sentence, buddy. So now you give me 5 words in a sentence, Grant.
Yeah, because we're done with this conversation. You said you're gonna watch an episode. Let's end it.
There's so many things where I don't finish them. Like, where I won't even get through, like, an episode. I'll start, like, probably, like, get, like, yeah, seriously, maybe 5 to 15 minutes. I'll be like, yeah, this sucks. I don't want to finish it.
I mean, I feel that.
Search Party wasn't even that. Search Party was.
I know, that's what annoys me more is it's like...
Well, Search Party was more just like,
You're just hypothesizing about a show you watched 5 minutes
I
of.
didn't even hypothesize. I never even said anything against its quality. I said a speculative statement that was not a good or bad thing that you even agreed with, and then and then now you're ragging on me for it when it was all my whole thing was like, do you know when you have to be in a mood to watch a show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't in the mood yet.
Yeah, well.
I started it and I was like, this will probably be fine, but it was like really late and I wanted to go to sleep and I was like, whatever.
So now you're tired.
Yes.
The story is changing. I just want the record to show. No, earlier he said he had something to do. Now he's saying he was tired.
I think I did the dishes and then went to bed. Was specifically what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just say if the stenographer was here, I think he'd be saying the story's changing a little bit.
That's fine. Well,
unfortunately, my payment lapsed on the stenographer, and he doesn't show up for these streams anymore.
I'm known for changing my story.
Robert McKee over here. It's like the 5th edition of his story.
It's a real gonzo TV review of Search Party. Unreliable narrator.
Yeah, I wish Hunter S. Thompson was still around to review Search Party. I wish he was just writing fucking AV Club recaps now.
What do you think he would be doing if he was still around?
I don't know. They'd probably be paying him to do the same old bullshit Rolling Stone. Right? I don't know. I'm surprised he had a job when he was relevant.
Did he really have a job, or did he just make up a job?
I don't know, man.
I don't think
he's a confusing man.
He wasn't even really like a journalist after a while. He was just kind of like a writer.
That's a good point. I guess I just assumed he was technically a journalist because he was being like sent by the Rolling Stone to like cover events, but he wasn't really covering them.
I mean, I think he did that for his first thing, but I don't think, like, after a while, I think he was just doing it and then writing a book and selling the book. I don't even think he was,
Well,
like...
the books just collected articles, though.
I mean, which one?
First one.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
I'm
it's
talking
the
about...
only one that's, like, non-fiction. I thought that was the
No, I
only
mean,
one that was
Rum
non-fiction.
Diaries.
That's non-fiction? I thought that one was fictional.
No, I think Rum Diaries is, like, from his journal.
Well, Fear and Loathing is definitely from his journal. I mean, that's from the article.
Well, Fear and Loathing is yeah, the only one where I think he was paid as a journalist to do it. But I think Rum Diaries was just literally about him living over there.
I only read Fear and Loathing. And I watched the movie. And I've seen pictures of the thing he had his ashes launched out of.
Although I do think Rum Diary was...
We got our viewer back with all this Hunter S. Thompson talk. Thank God you guys stopped talking about Search Party.
Yeah, I gave Fear and Loathing 5 pages. Like,
I mean, honestly, I would understand. I have an easier time understanding that.
hypocrite.
That's not hypocritical. That is something where you immediately know whether or not you're gonna like this guy within the
I
first
think
5
you know
pages.
that with not with Search Party specifically, but with most things.
With most things, yes. Well, no, I wouldn't say most things. The first 5 minutes.
I maybe it's just me. I feel like I cut out so many things almost immediately.
Wow.
Where like, look, I've really, because there's so much shit in the world now.
Yes,
as far
I
as
agree.
like,
I agree.
Like movies and games, I literally don't give anything the time of day. If something bothers me in the first like 20 minutes, I'm like,
Yeah,
all right,
that's
done.
how I feel. Well, I see the fucking runtime be an hour, and I'm like, that bothers me.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out already.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I think it's hypocritical for you to say that not finishing after the first 5 minutes is fucking unbelievable.
No, it's more just unbelievable that you said that after the first 5 minutes and not just after the first episode of this show. Because it's one thing I could accept the criticism after a whole episode of this show, but 5 minutes.
But
Come
what
on, man.
criticism did I even give? That's my point. Is
That
what
wasn't even criticism. I guess it was hypothetical criticism.
yes, it wasn't even criticism. It was just a hypothetical thought. I wasn't saying I'm not gonna watch this. I was just saying, yeah, that seems like it might be that thing.
Story
thing?
select.
That I don't like
I
any.
know. I know what you're talking about.
That's like if I said in the first 5 minutes of Ocean's 11 seems like it'll be a caper, and then you went, well, that's a criticism. No, it's just a thought that I had about the fucking movie.
I don't know if I care to continue this any further because I think we're just talking in circles at this point.
Yes. Talking in Circles? Great name for an album.
You're right. It probably already
probably is, yeah.
It's too vague of a phrase. Look, if you think I've been annoying during this conversation, though, Eric just merely mentioned something about us talking about McCartney 2 the other day, the second Paul McCartney, like, he did all the instruments album, and I managed to, like, be so much more annoying and obtuse about it that really I don't know how anyone's my friend. It was truly, like, I was getting mad, not even at, like, what he was saying about McCartney 2, it was just getting mad that he was saying that... It was getting mad about just the way he was presenting us having a conversation about McCartney 2. It was
Yes.
really the worst thing I could have... It was even worse than what we're talking about right now. Which
It's
is
really-
which is really saying something that I had a worse argument than this.
I feel like, and this isn't just you, I think this is basically everybody in our friend group. It becomes, the argument becomes so many degrees away from what it's actually about. It's an argument about how we're having the argument.
Yeah, well, that's basically what this was, but it was to an even worse degree, to the point where, like, I don't know. I don't know. There's no way to just... I would have just stopped responding at a certain point. Thankfully, Eric was able to just continue talking for long enough for me to realize how fucking annoying I was being about everything, and then I just had to fucking drop it.
Dyslexic says, I need thoughts on Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you mean the show or the game itself? I like the first series of the show.
I like the cards a lot. I feel like I've never watched an actual arc of the show, but Spikebot's really cool. As we talked, when did we talk about that?
I think in the after show.
On the after show, Spikebot was my first Yu-Gi-Oh card. Love that. Dark Magician, I mean, will always have my heart. He's hot as fuck.
No, wait, it was on the podcast. It was on the
podcast?
podcast that we were talking about because Eric said, what were the God cards?
Oh, yes.
Smithsonian metal seems fine. I don't.
What else would you?
More like Night at the Smithsonian Medal,
I like
starring Robin Williams.
I don't remember the name of that guy, but he was the guy that had the golden eye. That wasn't. He's like-
Pegasus.
yes, that guy was awesome. I thought he looked
Yeah.
very dapper, very classic anime villain. I love that shit. The golden eye is cool too. I mean, fuck, man, that golden eye is so awesome.
Yeah. Movie Goldeneye, also awesome.
Yes. They should have played Yu-Gi-Oh! Goldeneye at some point. That would have been really... Or maybe, like, he could have had some gadget that was based around a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card.
Yes.
Like, he had a universal key card that was also Blue Eyes White Dragon or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's in Soviet Russia and he kills a guard and he pulls the card. He goes, "Wow, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card
Wow, holographic.
in the Soviet Union." Interesting.
Didn't they, like, introduce, like, balls or something into Yu-Gi-Oh! At some point? Like, you roll balls or something?
You know, maybe. I know that they did the 5D. They did the weird like motorcycle thing.
Whoa, there's a motorcycle thing? What do you even mean by that?
You would play. You've never heard of this? 5D was 5 dimensions. It was like 3D chess basically, but instead of doing it like you were driving a motorcycle
That
and the
sounds
Yu-Gi-Oh cards
really cool.
controlled the race.
What? That sounds... You're gonna have to pull up footage of that, because
Yeah.
that sounds crazy, and like you're making it up. But I believe it. I 100% believe it. It's just... That's unhinged.
I remember like I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I watched a little bit of the next series where they're like in the academy. But then
I think that's what I saw, and I thought they had added like balls into
I don't.
the game.
You might be right. I don't exactly remember as much about that show.
I thought they just added like a Bakugan-esque element to it. But I also don't really know anything about Bakugan, so assuming, I guess. Oh
But-
my god, that was a crazy
Yeah.
The team's all here.
But then I basically quit after a little bit of the second series, the Academy thing. And then I popped back in for a half second on Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, and I had no fucking clue what was going on. They were just all on motorcycles.
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved the cards and the designs on the cards, but I truly, my little peanut brain could not process how that game was actually played. And I'm sure it's not that complicated, but boy, was I confused anytime I tried to. I do love this. That one just runs like Shadow.
Yeah, it does.
This is insane. So the people playing the game are also on motorcycles.
Yes, they're playing the game. They're playing the card game on their motorcycle.
Jesus Christ. I mean, watching these, it seems so cool. Oh shit, this one's timed.
So yeah, I don't.
That looked awesome.
I watched 5 minutes of that show and gave.
Ooh, I'm so mad. What the fuck, man?
You became Adam again. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I was. I don't feel comfortable when people say I'm doing Adam because I don't have any. Mine's not even really recognizable as Adam, I feel like.
Yeah, that's what I recognize it as.
Well, I'm glad it's recognizable at all. I feel like it's so bad that it doesn't even deserve to be called an Adam Sandler impression. Oh my god. Oh
How do you
my-
feel about this Shark Boy and Lava Girl reboot?
Wait, what?
They're
Yeah, I'm glad I'm
Shark
Boy Lava
breaking
Girl?
this to you on air.
Is Robert Rodriguez involved?
I think he's producing it.
That's crazy. I felt like
He,
that movie.
he tweeted about it.
Did
at
that
the very
movie
least.
not bomb? I thought it did.
I
I mean, I saw it in
think
theaters,
it bombed.
so I helped support it. But I thought it bombed because I just assumed they would have made a sequel immediately if it had done well.
It says We Can Be Heroes, which is the sequel. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, We Can Be Heroes, releases on Netflix on New Year's.
That's crazy. I mean, It's new cast, right? It can't possibly have fucking Taylor Lautner and
Let's see.
I don't even remember. It wasn't the girl from Spy Kids that was in there, right? It was a different girl.
No, it was a
entirely.
different girl. I remember him talking maybe 4 years ago about wanting to do another one of those movies.
I mean, it seems like Robert Rodriguez really can't help himself, so I'm not surprised he has been wanting to do this. I just figured it probably would have happened already by now if it was gonna happen. That's interesting. I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm ready to go back to the planet Drool.
What are you doing? Get going!
Remember that? It was named Drool. I think there was a comic based on that too at some point. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I read a comic that was based on Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
It says Taylor Dooley is going to reprise her role as Lava Girl.
They couldn't get Lautner?
No, doesn't look very good.
Wow. What the fuck is he doing that's so important?
But apparently it's I don't know. Maybe it was
Gotta
Twilight.
be close.
They're done with Twilight stuff.
JJ Dashaw is going to be replacing him. I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
But the it's like about the daughter of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
They fucked?
Yeah.
They were figments of his imagination, though. They weren't real.
Well, no, I think at the end that they were real, right?
I don't remember that. I thought it was like all in his head or something.
Here's the cast, because I think this is
Is
even.
George Lopez coming back? 'Cause also, what the hell is he doing that's so important that he couldn't
I'm
come
not
back?
seeing any George Lopez, but here's some of the cast, and I think it honestly rivals the first cast. Ready?
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Miss Granada, who I think is the teacher, is Priyanka Chopra.
Nice, that's awesome.
Techno, who I assume is the villain, is Christian Slater.
That's awful.
Marcus Moreno, who is, I don't know, probably some other hero, is Pedro Pascal. And then in an unknown role is Boyd Holbrook.
I don't even know who that is.
Did you see Logan?
No, I didn't.
Did you watch Narcos?
Nope.
Okay.
Seen random episodes of Narcos.
He's just the guy. He's the main character in the first season.
Okay. He was no, I guess he wasn't the main character. Pablo Escobar wasn't the main character in that show, was he? He was just kind of like centered.
I don't know. I would
things
say
he's doing.
they're both kind of the main character. It's a little bit like Sonic Adventure 2.
And Rashomon.
And Rashomon. It's a little bit like Sonic Adventure 2. There's like two separate storylines that are happening at the same time.
Okay.
So the Boyd Holbrook is the main DEA agent in the first season, and then Pablo is the main villain.
I hope we did enough Yu-Gi-Oh talk. I don't know if I don't know if the chat was satisfied with that.
I don't know how much to say.
I wish I had more to say other than I love the card designs. And I wish I could remember more of the cards I even liked.
Oh man, Pedro Pascal is also in this. That means both of the main DEA agents from Narcos are in this movie.
I'm gonna have to redo this one. It's fucked. Oh no, no, no!
Do it.
That's awful. Okay, well that's fine actually. I know I said it was awful, but it's actually fine.
Christopher McDonald's also.
Who's that?
He's like a character actor. He was in Thelma and Louise and Happy Gilmore.
I haven't seen either of those movies. I want to see one of them, but I'll never tell which.
Kind of crazy to me you haven't seen Happy Gilmore.
I mean, I feel like when I was younger, I tried to watch Billy Madison and fucking just completely did not like the beginning of it, which I saw more than 5 minutes. I'll at least give myself credit in that regard. I managed to
about to
watch
make that
more
joke, so yeah.
more than 5 minutes. But I found that character very grating. Even when I had patience, I was back when I was younger in like high
I
school.
would say
and
I feel like I find both those movies really grating now, but I feel like when I was younger, I
Thelma and
would've-
Louise.
yes,
or Bill-
no, Billy Madison and,
Okay.
and Happy Gilmore. I feel like I probably would have thought they were really funny, like when I was younger. Although I don't know, you know, I feel like most of the things I liked back then, I actually still love. Like I had remarkably good taste for being 12 or younger. Probably because my parents and my older siblings would not let us watch shit like that in the house because they were old enough to find it annoying.
I was pioneering everything for me and my brothers, and I still did a very bad job at trying to educate them at all, movie or TV wise.
I don't know. They
Nah.
seem to have pretty good taste.
I have okay taste.
20 seconds.
I thought I could do it.
Ford started to rewatch Lost a few weeks ago, so this man, I don't think he does have. I don't think I did succeed. Because also, you know who I've been trying to get to watch Search Party for even longer than that? Him.
Ford?
And it was even worse hearing that he had started Lost in the meantime.
Do you not like Lost?
Why start it now? Literally, who gives a fuck? That's a show that I could understand enjoying maybe if you were along for the ride of everything, but now, when you also, you know, again, where you know that pretty much everyone didn't like the ending, why start it?
I don't know.
You know,
A lot of people didn't like the ending of The Sopranos. That's why, as you told me, which
Yes.
I didn't know about until I started the show.
that at least, I think people are more annoyed with the ending of that one because of the last scene. It's not like the whole last, like, few seasons of the show, which is the case with Lost, I feel like.
I mean, maybe that's true. Again, that's one of those things where I think you know that because you probably pay attention way more to that stuff than, like,
I just used to read TV Guide a lot.
Yeah, see, I just didn't even know that people were mad about it until, like, maybe a year ago.
And I like reading AV Club a lot, and people are always fucking complaining about Lost and AV Club. Because that's one of those sites where everyone was doing, like, episode-by-episode recaps.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
true. AV Club does do that.
I mean, I would get it if you had been watching it. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like one of those shows where it was fun. It was also kind of like Westworld, where it was fun to, like, speculate and stuff. But once everything's out on the table and you realize some things are just never going to be explained and we're just there to fucking throw you off, I'm just like, what's even the point of this? Like, what are
Yeah.
we even doing here?
I mean, again, I don't know. It's like, I feel like that's something that, like, happens, though, if you read or, like, follow that stuff. I don't think there's a show where I've, like, known about stuff going into it because I just don't read anything. With the exception of, like, people being, like, generally, like, it's good or it's not good. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I totally avoid, like, TV writing.
I don't avoid
Writing
it.
about TV, not TV writing.
I don't avoid it just because I know I'm never going to watch a lot of these shows. So I would rather
Sure.
read that than watch a trailer, honestly, because I fucking hate trailers. I'd rather read a review of an episode of a show than watch, like, a bunch of trailers and stuff for a show. Which I know isn't necessary. I know a lot of people like trailers and stuff, or just use that to determine what they watch. So I know I'm not, like,
It's gotta be close.
representing everyone when I say stuff like that. Oh my god. Oh, I should have just killed myself. Now I want to kill myself.
It's crazy this time.
It's fucked up, and I got so close a second ago. And then I spent like 3 minutes not being able to find just the fucking last one. I said this was my favorite of these levels too earlier, which is insane. I think I forget every single time that it's fucking timed.
Trios usually give the whole story away anyway, don't they? Some of them do, Dyslexmic. I'm trying to think of the last one that did that, where I felt like...
The worst part is though, you don't usually know they've given everything away until after the fact, after you've watched
until you
everything.
started watching it.
That's the thing that bothers me most about trailers, and then I like get just preconceived notions about what I think is gonna happen.
Gotta be close.
One thing that I really like about Gilmore Guys is they play the promos for those episodes.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
that's always crazy to me. I'm just like, I don't know, that just, it affirms me not liking trailers, because then when you just hear people who like this show talk about just how misleading these fucking things are, or they just tell you exactly what's going to happen in the last 3 minutes of an episode.
That was a whole problem with ABC Families. I feel like all of those promos growing up were fucking trash.
But now we're like in an era where that I feel like it happens less, but people will just pick apart like shot by shot a trailer and start like writing articles speculating on stuff.
With
on
all
that.
the stuff, yeah, I hate that.
That shit annoys me. That's why I feel like I can't really just deal with trailers anymore.
Only one
I think that the last thing I watched though that like actually like spoiled a whole story was, I feel like it only happens basically with like horror stuff.
Yeah, because they have to show you the most tantalizing bits. Usually.
Yeah, because they have the bits where it's like, this would make you interested enough to go watch this, but then when you watch it, you go, oh, those are the only interesting parts. Oh, you know what actually bothers me more than the story is when I'm watching a trailer for a comedy or something,
And all the jokes are in the
and
trailer.
yes, all the best jokes are in the trailer.
Because, like, on one hand, I get it, but at the same time, you gotta, like, I don't know. It just, when I've seen the same fucking joke, like, 5 times before I've already gone, like, seen the movie, like, I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's not even gonna land for me at all.
But you were closer over there. I don't know where it is. Oh, wait.
I can't get a good read on this.
Wait, is
level.
it in, yeah,
Gotta
in there?
be close.
No?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah, you can't. Somewhere in that corner.
I mean, it's behind that wall, but I just don't know how to open it.
What in the world are you doing?
The fuck out of that man.
Longer than you were supposed to.
The Three Cylinders Hotel?
Is there an actual hotel called that?
No, it's talking about the Four Seasons.
It's even shittier than the Four Seasons. The 3 cylinders. Shit. I lose this again. I might just fucking kill myself right now so that they fucking put it in a different place so I can just be done with this level.
Oh, I think you meant in real life. I was like,
I mean-
don't
Dude,
please
our streams are gonna, I mean,
get a Twitch ban.
banned. Hey man, look, any press is good
I
press.
could do it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Which
I would never do that.
Which
on-
we would never be able to capitalize on
I would
because of the fact that we'd be banned.
I know. That's very helpful, game.
This whole game is awesome.
This game is awesome. Why did I say this is my favorite one of these levels?
I don't know.
I just can't
That's
believe
insane.
I must have fucking Stockholm syndrome.
Chaos Emeralds? No.
I would never do that on stream.
Unless we can monetize
It's
it.
gotta be close.
I shouldn't say.
Oh,
so.
did they
I
just
really
put it
should
in the
not
same
say
spot?
so. Yeah, they just left it there. I hate this.
You fucking dweeb.
I look, guilty as charged.
This guy
on that
committed
front.
suicide and didn't even help.
I always say
4
that.
safes? Yeah.
I say that at every funeral, even if it's not true. Maybe we should
Hey.
stop talking about suicide.
3 cylinders in a funeral.
Alright, yellow A. Is that helpful?
Yeah. Look, go. It's up there. There's an A on the thing, on the walkway.
Where are you seeing that?
There.
Oh. But how do I get in there?
Dig at the A.
Oh, I know. I got it now. You have to go to the A. I have to go to like the top of the whole level and then like, oh wait, this might be it, maybe.
Is that it or is it B? That was not it.
Where the fuck is the trigger for A? I'm gonna fucking kill myself again. Oh no, I don't have any more lives. I can't do that. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I was gonna have to redo it all anyway. This
You
sucks.
dork!
Are you a dweeb or a dork, Danny? You're gonna have to make up
All
your
of the
mind on that
above.
one. All right, well that's fair.
Dweeb, dork, nerd, loser. All of the above.
I actually thought it was really cool for streaming Sonic on a Wednesday
I thought
afternoon.
maybe all the women would like me, and she's smoking.
5
I
minutes
think
should
her
be plenty.
breath
Here
is
I
just
go.
so cold in this vault, but very weird.
Sounds to me like the U.S. game industry is censoring Japanese culture. I feel like she was clearly smoking.
Rouge the Bat fucking blows down in the Japanese release. She's fucking smoking a blunt in this level.
Well, I thought you were gonna say she blows. I was like, I mean,
Blows.
also probably.
Yes, she blows Knuckles at the end of the game, the Japanese version.
That's the game I would. That's the game I would buy, frankly, just because that's
Well,
insane.
I think a few Google searches, you'll get exactly what you're looking for, Danny.
And this man pretend like he has never read Sonic World 34.
I didn't say that I hadn't read it. I said I'd never sought it out, which is true. I've never sought out fucking Sonic Rule 34. But if you just Google Sonic and Google Images, fucking Rule 34 is gonna come up. I know that because that happened when I was a fucking kid. It was the first time I'd ever seen fucking Rule 34. It happened during some fucking, my dad fucking had me and Clark take like lessons on how to use Mac computers whenever we first started. And we were just doing
That's
like,
really funny.
it was so pointless looking back on it because I truly was like not that complicated. But I guess this is before like I would have known to like look up YouTube videos when I didn't know how to do something. So it wasn't like entirely unhelpful, but I remember like we did a cursory Google search of just something I enjoyed. And we searched Sonic the Hedgehog and fucking Rule 34 came up like in this weird meeting with me, my brother, and this guy who I didn't know.
Your computer teacher.
Or my computer teacher, yeah. Did you ever have to take that kind of stuff in class?
Well, no, we took like typing, but nothing that was like
Gotta be close.
how to use the internet. Because I think that,
Only
I
two
mean,
more.
I had to do that in high school and fucking college, and both times, as soon as I finished it, they fucking removed it as a requirement. It's fucking
in college?
yeah, at UL when
Oh. Had to say.
I failed that class because I missed an exam that I still would have passed the class with the 0 exam grade in, but just because it was like a hybrid class, you weren't allowed to miss any of them.
That's
So she didn't tell me till I had turned my final in. She told me I fucking got a 0 in the class. I was like, what the fuck? And then I retook the class online, and
and you transferred to a school where it didn't matter.
yes, well, they had already gotten rid of it by the time by the next year when I had to retake it, they had already removed it as a requirement for my curriculum, and then I transferred schools where I thankfully did not have to take it a third time.
I am going to go ahead and reveal this because I think that the amount to which it could matter in my life is totally null and void. We used to cheat all the time in our computer class, which, because we knew more about computers than the teacher.
That's always the case too, though.
Yeah.
The worst part is, that's why they fucking removed it for us, because we all ended up knowing fucking more about like how to just use a computer because we grew up around them than these fucking teachers did.
So did you guys. Sorry. Did you guys in like high school, did your like high school have a network drive?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't even really know about shit like that back then. I just knew basic computer stuff.
So like we had like a network drive. It wasn't even that like, it's not even that difficult.
I know. I wasn't even aware of a lot of computer stuff. Just.
So our computer, our whole high school used to share one network drive that was like a terabyte network drive, which back then seemed cheap, but actually probably was like 500 gigabytes, but that was just like the X drive, and it was hooked up to every single computer in the school, and everybody had access
How
to
was
it.
that?
There was no security on it at all. You could just log into any computer and open the X drive, and the entire thing was like. And teachers wanted it that way for some fucking reason, because like one, I don't think they would have understood
I can't believe
how to
I've come this far.
do network
Just to
security
fail.
stuff, but
This is Flying Dog to head.
Also-
This is the third time we fought this like exact
Yeah.
same boss.
Preparing to attack.
Copy
the
that.
military
Flying
trying to
dog.
kill these animals.
You gotta love the anti-military bent in all these Sonic
Yeah.
games.
Yuji Naka is the second biggest anti-military Japanese.
Weirdly enough, in Shadow the Hedgehog, the soldiers say Mr. Yuji Naka is all right. So if
Okay.
anything,
Let's say him and
it's a very inflated
him and,
opinion of what the military thinks of him.
yeah, him and the Studio Ghibli guys. Are two pacifist icons.
Oh, I fucking wish Studio Ghibli made a Sonic movie. That would have been awesome. It would have been.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was saying for the extra. Teachers would. This is a good story. Teachers would like you'd go to the computer lab and teachers would be like instead of emailing me stuff, they'd just be like, well, all the teachers have folders on the X drive.
Yeah.
So you'd be like, hey, just drop it in the X drive. So that every kid had access to it. So what we did is we made a folder on the X drive that was some like really innocuous name like miscellaneous.
That's great.
then-
I'm loving this.
And then we had a computer class where the whole class was like learn how to use Microsoft Office and Microsoft
Yeah.
Excel. But for some reason we were learning it from a book.
That's insane.
Yeah, not and so we'd have a physical book.
Just gotta look at this again.
Yeah. We'd
I
have
love
a
that ghost.
we'd have a physical book. Jizz Ghost is his name. We'd have a physical book.
Jizz Ghost?
Jizz Ghost.
That's unhinged. Oh, there's another fucking timed level.
Stupid.
This one's easier.
We'd have a physical book, and on inside the physical book would have like Excel algorithms and formulas and stuff.
Yeah.
And so we would. None of us wanted to learn how to do like Excel formulas, so we would one person would do it in the class, and then they'd put it in the miscellaneous file on the X drive.
That one person was a fucking champ.
Well, we would just swap out days. Okay. So like one day he would do it, one day he would do it.
Yeah.
And then we'd just put it in there, and then everybody would just change our name and submit it. Because it was copy and paste work, literally.
Yeah.
Like the book would say, type in this thing, and then you would do it. And so it wasn't even like, hey bro, change your work. It was like, no, they want it to all look the exact fucking same.
Yeah.
So that was great.
You guys just came off like a bunch of geniuses.
Well, and the thing was,
it's not like the movie Super Baby Geniuses.
yeah, it's a lot.
too.
Like it's a lot like, yeah, this is Baby Geniuses 2 Super Babies.
You ever see that movie?
No.
I had it on VHS. I don't know why we did, but we had
I wouldn't
it.
give that movie 5 minutes either.
Well, it definitely is not worth 5 minutes.
Well, it's like the teachers, the teachers probably did just think that we were fucking geniuses because, like I said, we already knew more about computers than them, so they probably just like, kids probably knew how to do it.
I only bring the Super Baby Genius things up to just prove how dire the film situation was in my house. That's what I mean when I say that I feel like I was the only one fucking pioneering any sort of movie watching.
I feel like Baby Geniuses was the first one, not the second one. I feel like was good.
Maybe it was, I don't know.
I feel like I enjoyed it at the very least.
Here we go.
I remember even when I was younger seeing Super Babies and being like, that sounds awful.
They had powers though.
Yeah, it sounds stupid.
You're right. I guess the first one wasn't stupid at all. The second one's where they really jumped the shark on that one.
Yes. Now, the amount of times in my life I confused Baby Geniuses, Baby Einsteins, and Little Einsteins.
Oh, no.
Insane.
No! I'm so mad you mixed all those up.
Thoughts on Tack and the Power of Juju? I didn't play that game.
I saw some of the Nickelodeon show, but
Oh, yeah. I guess I watched a little bit of the show.
I think that's my main experience with it. It's kind of crazy that got a show. Was that a game first? That was a game
Yeah,
first,
it was a
right?
game first.
It's crazy that got a show and so many other just games of that time period didn't.
That's a...
But did Nick produce the game too?
I don't think so.
It's just so weird to me.
I thought, I feel like a lot of games from that era did get shows.
Did they? Like what?
Like, there's a Donkey Kong show.
But that was before that.
I mean, yeah, but not by as much as you would think.
I mean, I guess. I just feel like Donkey Kong, and specifically the era of Donkey Kong they're doing is like N64, and Attack and the Power of Juju is like
Was-
late PS2, right?
No, it was like early.
Early PS2?
Earlier.
Which just shows how little I know about PS2. We didn't have a PS2.
I
That
think
makes it significantly harder to even have an opinion on Attack and the Power of Juju.
Kong show.
I would rent the... Oh, he just patched Spig the Cat again. That was a way quicker cameo, though. We wouldn't have been able to... If it wasn't for my eagle eyes, we wouldn't have even known that would happen. Aren't you so happy you have me here to point out things like that?
Okay, so they were about 5 years apart. The Attack and the Power of Juju and the DK show.
Okay. I just feel like the animation style is so... I mean, it also just speaks to how quickly animation gets outdated, but
Yeah.
Donkey Kong just looks so much worse than Tak did. Like, Tak at least looked like Jimmy Neutron and, like, other Nickelodeon shows of that era, I feel like. Or Back in the Barnyard.
Maybe I didn't try hard
Very
enough.
creepy.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought that game looked super ugly. In case you...
I mean, I remember what he looked like.
Yeah, I thought that game and that show looked really ugly. I'm curious, shows based on video games. I think there was another one that came out around that time too, where I was like, I'm like no interest in watching this.
I think you're
was
the
3D
big
like that,
hedgehog
too?
around
Yeah.
here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough
I'll
to
make
be
you eat
my...
those words.
Oh, this is not what I was thinking, but also I feel like there was the same time that a lot of animated movies were becoming shows. So like
Oh, Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron back in the barnyard. I think Jimmy Neutron was on purpose though. Like that was like a backdoor pilot kind of.
Maybe.
But I mean like Barnyard especially. I was
Barnyard especially. I mean that one. But that's better than the movie, I think. I thought it was better than the movie at the time. I remember not liking the movie very much when I was younger, but I did like the show.
I didn't like either of them really.
I mean, I'm not gonna act like it was a great show. I just remember enjoying it more than I enjoyed the movie. I think I watched the movie once, maybe in theaters.
Oh,
with
Sonic
my brothers.
X. That was another one.
Yeah, but that one was like... I remember talking about like the 3D animated ones. Sonic... That was like at that point like
Viva
the fourth
Pinata.
Sonic show. There was a Viva Pinata show?
Yeah.
Wow. I saw you have all the Viva Pinatas or both of them or whatever. I've never
There's only
played
two
these.
of them, yeah.
I never played either of them.
I wouldn't say that's specific. Oh, well, I guess that's true. I was gonna say Walk Fu.
What the fuck is Walk Fu?
Game.
Let me see it. Let me see what it looks like.
It was actually a better show than.
Control!
Picture of the animation.
Eggman Bomb Bomb. So Sonic has Bomb Bombs. Mario has Bob-Bombs. Or Bob-Bombs? Is that what you call it? I've
Bob-Bomb.
never seen that before in my life.
It was good. It was actually a show I think is pretty solid, but it was an MMO that got turned into a TV show.
That's crazy.
But like, it also wasn't big here because I was like Canadian, I think, or no, French.
What if there had been a Maple Leaf show?
I would have watched the shit out of it. Maple Leaf? You mean Maple Story?
Oh, yeah.
No, a Canadian Maple Leaf show.
Yeah. I want to show me some of the Maple Leaf. Did you ever watch oh, now I can't remember the name of it. It was the show about like all the little toads. They were like, I don't even know what they were called now. No, they weren't called toadlets, but they were like tadpoles maybe? I don't know. They were trying to get like to a specific pond where they would like grow up and be big. I'm doing such a bad job pitching the show. I believe it was a Canadian American animated show.
I was gonna say there was also
was so
a very
unexpected.
I forgot about this. There's
so
a
unlike you, Shadow.
uh,
to come and
there
rescue
was
me.
a
But
short
your ability
Ape
to
Escape
use the
show.
Chaos control certainly comes in handy.
There was like a series of shorts.
Did they never make a Super Monkey Ball show?
For the Chaos
Ooh,
Emeralds.
you know what? Did they?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
might have.
but then again, that's not the whole story, is it?
Everything is ready
I'm
to
not
go.
seeing it.
Are you sure?
Also not finding this
Only
Toad
have
show.
6 of the 7 Chaos
The first thing that jumped into my
Emeralds,
head
you
is
know?
like Frog Commander,
It's more
but
than enough for the demonstration.
that's not at all what I
So
think. you're
let's
thinking
get the show on the road.
about. Also, not the same thing because it's more about a video game, but Code Lyoko was the same era.
Yeah, well, what was that? Cyber Chase? It's also kind of about being in a video game.
I guess.
I mean, it was
Very
definitely
big.
about being a video game.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Well,
Was.
yeah, it just doesn't look at all the same.
Yeah.
Beginning of the greatest empire.
This is so like this. Like, how did this get uglier again?
So it switched to pre-render, which looks even more dated.
Yeah, let's say because this looks more like. I don't like rock music in general. Flip, I think you're an idiot. So,
Oh my god. I can't find this fucking Toad show.
Amphibia's the name of it?
No, it's like a newer show. I thought maybe I had found it, but... Maybe they were just tadpoles. Maybe they weren't like full toads or anything.
I feel like this is vaguely familiar to me.
I just wish I could like show you the image I have of them because I think you'd recognize the design. I don't know the name of the show though, so clearly it didn't do enough to stick with me.
Been listening to Chris Staples' new album. There's an ad on right now. I don't know what's going on. What time is it over there? Same time as you.
Flip.
4:20.
Why are you so upset? Well, that
I've
was
never
really
once listened to a Chris
impressive.
Stapleton song.
You've managed to create complete havoc on the whole planet. Does this
Yeah,
now mean we
pretty
can
cool.
That's-
control the planet
that's
and can
fun.
do as we
Now,
choose?
some might even say
Cannon will take
that's
too much
comedy.
That
time
is
to charge
comedy.
up.
That's
If you
temporal
wanna unleash
comedy.
its full
Temporal
potential,
comedy?
You'll need all
I'd be used with
7
tempura
Chaos
comedy.
Emeralds.
It was deep fried.
Right.
Have you bet?
Check out "Watch You Burn."
Our
That's
threats
the
fall
Eminem
on
song,
deaf
right?
ears.
It's like most
Look at
country.
you, throwing a tantrum.
Oh,
Why
Chris
would you
Stapleton's.
do
Oh yeah, you know
Oh, you
what?
didn't even know Chris Stapleton was country? You just didn't even know who he was
No, no, no,
talking
no, no.
about?
I guess I had heard that, but it just didn't click at first who you were talking about.
Right? So where is my emerald?
Here you go. I found
tail's on the front.
this.
Danny's
Why
more...
didn't you show me?
I wish we could go back and just look at that newspaper.
I think they'll show it again. They spent so much time on that. They got rid of his eyebrows in this game, which is crazy.
Danny doesn't listen to much Chris Stapleton. He's more of a Chris Bracket Slots.
Miles Taylor's power was given.
That one's a joke that the moment totally passed by, and then I was like, that's worth the
He's
going
more of
back.
a,
That's
he's
worth
more of a,
going
he's more of
back.
a Chris Brads, maybe even a Chris Bulldog clip.
That's what those. Well, yeah, I guess they aren't called brackets. They're called Brads. So.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The moment passed, and you still couldn't get it
I
right.
still couldn't even get it right.
I do also love that. Well, that's what we wanted somebody to come in here and tell us what country music to listen to.
So I'm
so
glad.
thank you
Thank you
for
very much.
thank you, Bobby, for joining in. I
Shadow
appreciate
is
that.
the ultimate life form or not. I will continue my research on Project Shadow and have a follow-up report very shortly. Just a reminder, don't forget.
So is she double agent for the government?
Yes.
Okay.
But she also kind of is looking out for her own best interests, so it's really just confusing. I think she's just playing every side.
Bobby, where does our country music tag appear? I don't even know where that is shows up on our page. You need to clip that so badly? Hey, feel free to clip it.
The bracket thing?
I guess so.
Everyone's just relieved we're not talking about Search Party anymore.
I think everybody showed back up when we stopped talking about it. We can restart.
No, I feel bad that I spent so much of this of our stream
Oh, is she a double
misunderstanding.
agent for the government? That's who he's clipping. I don't like the 1 and the 5 are so far apart.
I don't like anything about these levels whatsoever. That was crazy.
That was bizarre. Are you about to fail?
Probably.
Oh my
That's
god.
the last
that
thing.
was insane.
Clip that if anything. That's not worth clipping
Absolute-
at all. Oh my god.
Absolute precision on this guy.
I hate these levels so much. These are probably my least favorite levels in the game. The Tails one is at least kind of easy, but I remember struggling with this one when I was younger. Any level where they gave me a time limit, I was just like, I would just get super nervous. I also never want to like let off the acceleration to like turn really.
Born to be first, destined to be last. Should be the.
That should be the name of my memoir.
Born to be first, destined to be last.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? Where's
This
this road?
car is
Where's
kinda
this road
awesome.
in the sky?
This car is kind of awesome, right?
This game is kind of awesome.
This game is definitely awesome.
What the fuck? Where are we? Where is this road?
Quiet! Just leave it to me.
This is so cool. This is so good. This is awesome.
They weren't content with 2 shitty types
Yeah.
of levels.
Yeah.
They needed to
Fuck
get
it.
a 3rd type of shitty level in.
This is New York City, probably. Yeah. Bloomberg allowed the building permits. I guess look at the skyline. I guess it kind of is New York City. That Bloomberg allows people to now build like roads 80 stories in the air.
Only Stuart, we're here to make some hilarious city planning joke. I'm honestly tearing up.
That's actually, I guess this would have been the perfect time for him to come in. It says, we need more roads. Actually, his opinion would be the opposite. Wait, where does that going go? His would be that he's like, why wouldn't we just build subways 80 stories in the air? And I'd be like, they're not subways. At that point, they're just trains. They're air trains.
Skyways, I guess.
Skyway, the Skyway.
The opposite of sub would be domways.
Domways.
Yeah, is that
Yeah,
a
that's
subway?
good. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a finish line. Why are we not done with this shit yet?
Because they said, well, we thought we were going to let you finish, but we realized we don't want to cut out any of the fun. We'll let you go around one more time.
This car's kind of dope, though, right?
That's really cool. I believe that she actually drives this in Sega All-Star Racers.
I would hope they bring both. Oh, there's Tails.
I found it, Fox Boy.
I can't believe how long
Boy.
this is. I agree. That felt
More
eternal.
like fuck boy. Knuckles has 3 penises.
Jesus. But there's a level where you have to find all of them.
I want to know if this Sonic Rule 34 is accurate anatomically. That
No,
Knuckles has 3
absolutely not.
penises. That would be really good. I'd buy a print of that.
I'd buy a print of that.
I'm not gonna do it in this house because I know the people moving in next. But I did talk about one day if I got an apartment that I just really fucking hated, I would leave a bunch of Rule 34 hidden in places after I moved out. So 2 years into the next people living there, they'd be like, all right, well I think we're gonna switch out the cabinets, and they'd break the cabinets out, and then behind the cabinets they'd be like, what the fuck? We're still finding this?
It would be pretty great.
We got our first subscriber, Bobby. Thank you. So you like the Solomon give? I like that.
Is it a new Solomon shit?
That's just him doing the thumbs up. Oh, thank you so much. We have our first ever subscriber.
We have an affiliate with no subscribers, much like J. Cole with Platinum with no features.
Those are so comparable.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a friend who had this kid over one day, and he finished a night class with not stop talking about echidnas having multiple penises. That was me. That was... I am your kid or the friend, whichever one did that.
I am your kid.
The power of subs. Yeah, the power of doms. Does that mean that we're doming our audience?
Yes. I am fucking dominating our audience right now.
I mean, I guess subscribing is just Finn doming somebody.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Yes! Geekspace should teach night courses. I agree. Little known fact.
Oh, no, no.
We've already done it.
They're very poorly attended.
I mean, I did do that.
Oh, you did. You did actually do that. And we actually took you away from doing that to fucking be on our podcast.
It's okay. They were poorly attended.
That's how they got. That's how Geekspace kind of got its start. This crazy. Well, I don't know when Swin started actually. Was that pre World Wide Water or post World Wide Water?
I mean, just barely pre. No, actually, it would have been about a year before. We just did the episode so
Yeah.
inconsistently.
Dude, you gotta love that.
You
simply
guys,
must love
You guys
it.
did the entirety of World Wide Water, which is more episodes than Swen, but you somehow did it in
It's more
less
episodes
than
than
a year.
Swin?
How many? There's 7 of World Wide Water, right?
It's 5.
Well, then you have the exact same amount of episodes.
That's insane.
And yet, you guys did all of yours in like a month, and we did ours.
That's not even true.
We did ours in a period of 9 months.
What should we do?
You do have us beat by a bit, but I think it took us a bit longer to do all those episodes. I can't get a heyo in the chat.
Heyo.
Heyo. Go in the chat though. He doesn't want one in the stream.
Well, he can fucking have one anyway, free of charge.
Wow.
We're not making you subscribe to us like Bobby. If Bobby wants a heyo in chat, he's gonna pay us $5.
At least 5 bits a month.
Seriously though, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. I don't know if that was your Prime stream or if you just paid me $5, but either way, I appreciate it.
Come and get some, Eggman.
Should I subscribe? Should I subscribe to myself
Leave it to me.
with my Amazon Prime?
Yeah, definitely.
As well as the Chaos Emerald, I call on you to destroy these pests.
Now, this song's awesome. I am the Eggman. I am the Eggman.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking you were gonna say.
Hey, we're almost done.
We're almost
Better
done.
be.
We got our first sub. Thank you. Yeah. $5, I think, is whatever it is. My friend Bobby.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Daddy.
He had no pupils at all just now. It was just pure white.
Who's on the pod tonight? It is our good friend Charles. Oh, he's my good friend Charles. Solomon's okay friend Charles.
I met Solomon. That's what I was about to say. I met
I
Solomon.
met Solomon. I want everybody to know.
I met Charles at the Halloween party, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You guys need to get JP on? Well,
Yes,
I don't know
actually-
about JP, but we definitely need to get Moby on.
Yes.
Maybe Jim Rash.
Yes.
When am I supposed
JP's kind of the Moby of my life.
All I know is I'll get JB comes on Space Pod when I get on Ant Pants. How about that?
think that's
Which-
only fair.
It's OnlyFans. I'm saying that as if JP has somehow prevented me from. He invited me, so I don't know why I'm acting like this.
You should keep acting like it,
I should keep acting like I've been wronged.
though. Kind of like me earlier.
Has anybody in chat watched Search
No,
Party?
I don't want to start this because I know no one has. So you don't need to make me feel any worse about
Bobby, if you watch Search Party, if you have, I will tell you. I was gonna have
I
you
will
on
tell
Ant
you.
Pants on Saturday, but because I wanted us to hang out without making you do something. Well, that was the entire reason that we did this, was because you complained that we never hang out.
this. But you complain.
Tell us how you felt about Search Party episode 1. Have you watched Search Party?
No, my power is going down.
It's a show with Alia Shawkat.
Rumor has it it's pretty good.
Rumor has the first 5 minutes though, not that great.
It's pretty terrible, actually. Enough to write the whole show off.
He says we're good.
Yeah, it's a good first step, and then it gets great. And I will say nothing more on this subject. I think I've said far too much, if anything.
I've been advised not to. It was very.
But then I kept watching.
Oh wait. Okay. You watched the first episode. And you kept watching. Okay. I thought you were gonna say I kept watching and it was very bad.
I mean, that'd be funny if you did say that.
if after all of this you were just totally shafted by our first subscriber.
My power is going down.
You can't say anything because he's giving us the money. Episode 2 is awesome.
Oh, he's a paid subscriber now?
Well, yeah, unpaid as follower. He gave us $5.
Oh, that's crazy. You're a
you really-
madman.
Host of Spaceball.
You're so unhelpful,
Co-host of
Flip.
Spaceball. Episode 2 is awesome.
Fuck this guy.
You.
Oh my god, I'm ready to get to the fucking Bio Lizard.
Which I think means Bobby just invested $5 to give himself a $1 payout.
Is he on the payroll?
I mean, insofar as any of us are on the payroll. I think you're the only one who's actually gotten money.
I'm not unhelpful. Why do you say that? No one said you were unhelpful. We just said we didn't like you.
No, I didn't say anything. You definitely just said he was unhelpful. You said that's so not helpful.
Will appear.
Not smooth-brained around here.
Yeah, I'm pretty smooth brain. That's a bad thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm smooth brain.
I'm the bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why his erasure of the things he just said. I don't know, Flip. And I said Crab Stacks was pretty good. So.
You did.
And I gave Flip specific songs I like today.
Look, I say things like this so that you guys can hold me accountable.
Does fisting equal bad? That's a matter of personal opinion. Some would say that somewhere in life there is an objective good and bad to fisting, but
The good, the bad, and the fist.
but I do not sort of like here with this boss. Good point. This would be one of the places where it's bad.
Fisting this guy or this guy fisting us?
I mean, I think he's fisting us.
Yeah, so
I mean, maybe for 2004. Is that when this game came out?
I don't know.
No, this is. I mean, no, it's got to be '99 because it was on the Dreamcast.
That's right.
It was on
yeah.
Dreamcast.
Damn.
I mean, this is the remastered version. But,
I mean, how much remastered? It doesn't look like they did that much.
yeah, clearly it looks just like it.
Scooter Braun got a hold of it.
And he sold all the
Sold
masters.
all the masters.
Flip Pitch says hi.
And weirdly enough, I hear this was the inspiration for the movie The Master.
Yeah. That makes a lot
I would
of
have
sense.
liked the movie a whole lot more if it had.
It's weird because this. Tell Solomon
Did this
I said
Leslie
hi.
just
Hey,
subscribe?
Bobby and Flip Fitch both say hi.
Hey, Bobby.
What did this Lex McFollow? Was that earlier?
That was earlier. He
Okay,
followed,
okay.
but yeah, you didn't subscribe.
Hi,
We only have one
Doctor.
subscriber.
Well, how's it going?
The follower,
Hear that?
subscriber.
Like a new
We're very
subscriber.
classist as a division.
What do you
Yeah,
mean they
definitely. We can write
escaped?
this off on taxes.
Yeah.
That's okay.
true.
I can't remember what I said. I
I will
wrote
go
off on
after
taxes
them
earlier now.
myself.
Buying this game
Ah,
because
yes, yes.
he said my therapist is Dr. Eggman.
That old doctor is just
Ask Solomon what he
too
thinks about
easy.
French toast.
All right.
I like French
It's
toast.
time to get to work.
Again,
The password
I mean,
is-
not again.
Well, we're doing food tiers on the podcast.
Okay.
Bobby says your hat is fly as hell.
Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it.
Chat's going off the second you walked in. I feel like they
know,
were
I'm a
quiet
celebrity.
as we
Jesus
argued for
Christ.
half an hour about Search Party. But now they're coming out in droves.
I'm not a sweets in the morning guy, so.
This is it.
We didn't talk about cinnamon rolls,
Project
which I
Shadow.
feel like
I
sometimes
love cinnamon.
I like cinnamon rolls.
I think cinnamon rolls make me like this.
Hey, what about? I don't know if you guys grew up with it. What about
In
pecan
the
rolls?
world is
I
this?
have never had a pecan roll, but I'm not a
We
big.
gotta do
That
this.
sounds really good,
What
though.
is
Okay.
Shadow anyway?
You guys already don't like all those things that I don't like, but I'm not a big nut
No,
guy.
no.
No.
It's not that. It's just you like
Yeah, it's no nut.
like half of the
No nut
things
November.
in the world. You're,
True.
you're like a 50% guy.
For the 5
We
percenters,
like,
I'm a
like,
50
maybe
percenter.
like 80% of the things.
readings.
And yet Graham gets really mad about the 50% that we don't like
Yeah.
that he does, and vice versa.
Yeah.
No, I mainly just get mad about the things that Danny does like, because it blows my mind the things that he does like.
As it, me and Eric were hanging out the other day, and there was something where I said like I did or didn't like a song, and then he goes, but if Grant's here, he would just turn to us and goes, this sucks.
Yeah, it's. Once you guys pointed out that I did that, I realized like I just was like, oh wow, I do definitely do that.
Which
Like a lot of things.
which is
I do like things. It's just the thing is, Danny always fucking.
know.
I do like things.
He
Where does that
doesn't like
tell-
that I like things.
I don't
That's
like
the problem.
I don't like
You
the
don't
things
like
that
things
Danny
you like.
likes usually.
Well,
There's not a very
No.
wide
It's
overlap.
not that you don't like the things I like. It's that you specifically dislike that I like them.
That's usually it more than anything. I get angry at the things that Danny does like.
Danny also likes a lot of things because they are bad. If that's it.
Yeah. That's. I mean, I think.
Okay, I'll reiterate. You recognize that things are bad.
Yes.
You don't like it because they're bad. You recognize that.
Yeah, I like a lot of things that other people are like, that's awful, and I'm like, well, that may be true,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. That's fair.
I only like cool things like Sonic. That are objectively great. Well, if you've ever watched one of these live streams, I don't think one of them goes by where I don't say this is fucking terrible, but then I also say it's fucking awesome
this game
10
is awesome.
times. Well, the game's awesome,
Not
but
bad either.
well, I'm realizing I think 1/3 of this game is truly awesome. Which really I should, for something that I like, I should like a lot more of it, I feel like.
no, I feel like I do that too, though, where, like,
Mario Galaxy just ripped this shit off.
yeah, honestly. I feel like I do that too, where there
made it
will
into
be
an actual
something
playable game.
where I will have, like, 2/3 or 3/4 of something where I'm like, I didn't enjoy that, but that last quarter is so good, I'll be like, I think I enjoyed this experience. It was all worth it.
Gotta sell them in the last act.
Like, that's how, honestly, that's kind of how I felt about Yay. I said most of that album, I was like, this is okay. And then the last, like, there's like 3 songs on there, I was like, that's fucking great. I like this album. And it's really that it's carrying the rest of the experience.
That's why I hate to bring it up, but when people are like, The Last Jedi is a good movie, they are just sold on the last third act of that movie.
Sure, yeah.
Which is good, sure, but the first 2 acts are complete garbage.
Yeah, which is why I may say, like, I liked Yay, but I'm never going to go to bat and defend Yay, because I feel like I can still only defend
That's totally fair.
a quarter of that album.
I cannot figure out how to get the fuck off this planet.
Shoot.
I
Cool
know.
things like Sonic is something you can say in the 80s, not in the 2020s.
I-
I think you can say it in the 2020s again.
Good
Maybe
thing,
not
I'm,
in the
good thing I'm
2010s.
saying it completely unironically in the 2020s.
Like, I think 2020s you're allowed to say it again. 2010s you couldn't say it, right?
I don't think it's been appropriate anytime.
Well,
As someone who's the biggest fan in the room, I don't think it was ever cool.
Sonic Mania is one of those things where you'd be like, all right, this is kind of cool again.
Sonic's always bad.
All right. Hey, did you watch or play Attack in the Power of Juju?
Yes, but I don't remember which one I did. And I remember I had an action figure from the McDonald's deal. No, I had a couple of them. I think I had like 3 of them.
I might just restart this fucking level. I can't get off this fucking planet.
I think my god brother had the game, and I think I watched him play it, and I also watched the cartoon.
Yeah, Solomon and Bobby, so both have to chat. You missed it, or somebody asked us how we felt about Attack on the Power of Juju earlier, randomly, and I was like, I don't think I ever played it, and I did watch the show a little bit.
What about you, Brent?
I wasn't able to like weigh in at all. I was just like, I remember Tack.
Not the Tower of Juju.
Not the Tower of Juju. I blanked entirely on that.
I like this song so much.
I like the music in this game. I like the music in the first game
It
too.
doesn't sound like it belongs in a space level, though.
All of her songs just sound like this. I mean, none of Knuckles' songs. I guess that's not entirely true. His at least fit the theme a lot of the time. Though I don't remember the space song for him. This.
Pretty good. Pretty catchy.
It is it sounds like a. How he says all Knuckles songs are bangers.
I'll say the soundtrack, pretty bad.
This game?
No, I'm kidding. It's good.
I think it's the one
That's
thing
it,
I can
that
still say I
everybody
like about this
basically
game.
This is the only thing where everybody basically agrees it had a good soundtrack.
That's a great soundtrack. And this is before Crush 40's time, too?
This
No,
was,
Crush 40
this
is in
was,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
They're on the first one also.
Nice.
This sucks though. This level's fucking the worst.
Detector readings are reversed. Be very
I
careful.
don't know what the fuck that's even supposed to mean. What the fuck is a detector reading? Oh, okay, cool.
That makes sense.
This game is awesome.
Yeah, this whole game is awesome.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Just fucking speaking in riddles.
I know. I hate it.
Oh, I was gonna say, the song wasn't there for the fucking riddle.
Oh, man, you just won them.
I like when they catch on fire as they enter the atmosphere. I'm
Detector readings are reversed.
kind of glad you weren't there for the riddle, Solomon, but at the same time, you probably should hear the riddle so that.
I'll try to repeat it. It's so between 1 and 10, and you can't use the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. How many numbers do you have? If you figure it out, text Eric.
Did you guys figure it out?
Nope.
Well,
I said I figured it out, and I just thought Eric was wrong.
Danny's
Because it was
just,
a riddle he made up.
he's adamant in his answer being right.
yeah, I don't think
So you
Eric
can
can
prove me
match his
otherwise.
thoughts in that, just in general.
Yeah.
I don't think Eric can even count to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric's the guy streaming. He gets his 8, 7, or 8. He goes, stop the count.
Yeah. He knows.
You also think that joke's funny, right?
I love it.
I know. I know you love it, Danny. I was asking this chat. Oh, this is reminding me I gotta take that call in 15 minutes.
Oh, you gotta take that call.
I gotta take that call.
Sonic.
Heed the call.
I know this is the level you wanted to take over on, right, Danny?
This is-
this level of all levels.
Well, it's the only level I feel prepared for because I did play Mario Galaxy.
Well. Oh, wait.
Oh,
There's
what?
one. There's one of them.
There you go.
Something must open up or something when you get this. Alright, it's gonna let you on the plan.
No, because it's not, this isn't even the one they want me to get right now. This is not even setting off the fucking radar thing.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking figure out how the hell they want me to. I'm gonna fall off the thing if I don't jump perfectly though. This game's
Yeah, so it's gonna open up this thing and
Progress.
get off the planet.
Look, there's a fucking bee here. That's cool.
Can you answer the riddle? Yeah, go for it, Bobby. If you feel like you know, if you know the answer, I'm gonna be pissed. Especially with Flip in chat to answer.
All right.
What does this
It
mean?
says black container balcony.
It says it's numbers between 1
On a scale of 1 to 10,
on a-
if you take out every number from 2 to 9, how many numbers do you have left?
and you can't use them.
And you can't use.
You
yeah,
can't use
can't use any
2 through
number
9.
between 2 to 9.
And Eric said specifically, it's not like a fuck you.
I can't imagine a world where it's not a fuck you answer.
Probably what you answer.
Isn't it 2 because you have 1 and 10? So that was what I thought.
Yes, it's
and
not.
then I
It's not 2 or 0, which
because
or
then
1.
Well, because then I thought 0 because he said between 1 and 10. So that was like maybe between 1 and 10, like not including 1 and 10. So then I thought it would be 0, and then he's like, well, it's not 0. So I was like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
So the answer can't be 2 through 9. I don't know.
Are we counting decimals?
Fucking yeah, it's a half.
One?
That's you got half a number. I If it is, it'd be funny if he was like, "Well, this happened on this."
Yeah.
Half of one and half.
Well, this is maybe my least favorite level of the game.
That was great because you said that only a second ago about a different level.
I said that one was my favorite one, then I don't know why I said it was my favorite one because that one fucking sucks. But this one's probably even fucking worse.
Okay, the number between 1 and 10, if you put it together, is 1. What?
I just
1?
can't even tell how they want me to get off here. Because like the other place had a switch, but I feel like I've been everywhere on this planet already. There's no switch. I don't know if there was a power up I was supposed to get earlier in the game that I just didn't get. Because I know you're able to break the boxes with a specific
What does that
power up,
mean?
but
If you put it together, is 1. And then just 1-1-0. I don't know.
I bet I fucking missed the power up where you're supposed to be able to break this silver box. I bet the fucking switch is in here. Oh, I have it already.
Ha!
Oh my god.
Fucking
This is a whirlwind. of
dweebazoid.
emotions.
Is that bird something?
Only, I'm not a dweeb for that. I'm just a fucking idiot for not knowing that.
Well, we made it.
We did make it.
Tell me the difference and I'll sell you a plot of land in Arkansas.
I think there's definitely a difference between a dweeb and a fucking moron.
Oh, show me the difference. It's like, I got a plot of land for you.
Well,
Morons are just dumb. Dweebs are like losers and dumb.
yeah, and I'm both, which is crazy.
Okay, 1 through 10, 1 minus 1, 0. Oh. You know what? That does sound like the fucking answer. He's saying if you put all the digits out, it's a 1, a 1, and a 0, and in the middle of them is a 1.
I feel like I've said one though before. And I don't know. Eric's not like checking for work. I think if you just said the number, he'd fucking agree. But
Well, I know Eric's not checking for work. I'm trying to understand where his fucking
Bobby's
brain
saying,
is at.
or where Eric's brain is at. I'll
Where
never,
Eric's
I'll
brain is
never
at.
understand that.
Did you like Adam Sandler movies growing up, Solomon?
No.
Okay.
Well, because I didn't watch them.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
What's this? What am I gonna fucking do with this shit?
Bobby, you could be right for all we know. I don't know.
Yeah, Flip's being remarkably silent now that you answered this.
Eric's like sitting at
Steaming.
home trying to be like, oh, fuck, I gotta come up with another reason that's not the right answer. I gotta come up with another answer.
Back here again. Oh my god.
All right, Sound Ass, you're back in. Is the answer to the riddle? Is the answer to the riddle of the 1 through 10 riddle? Is the answer 1?
It's not gonna be. I wish we could solve it here.
It's gotta be
I don't
close.
think I'm fucking hidden.
Only one more left.
If Bobby got the answer right, I'm
Why am I steaming?
I'm buying him a shirt. He gets a Geek Space shirt. Hold
It
on,
goes
the
away
stream
so
keeps
quickly,
stream
too,
keeps
doesn't it?
buffering. Sounds to me like you're stalling, buddy.
The light that didn't grow up. What the fuck does that even mean?
Kuwarng Big what?
Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for joining us, Alan. I appreciate that you drop it in.
I never got this far in the game.
I mean,
Wait, hold on. He says yes. What? What are you saying yes to? I'm blocking your account? So wait, did he get the answer right?
no, I think he was just saying it was inappropriate.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Is the answer to the riddle 1? I gotta know. I said I'm buying Bobby a shirt if he got it right.
The catch is it's a shirt from our merch store.
No, that's no, it was that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm buying him a tank top from Walmart.
Yeah.
It's like,
That'd be awesome.
It was $3.
I'll draw a Geek Space logo on it.
It's one of a kind.
That seems to me like you're saying you would want a Rather Be Gaming shirt, which I will gladly have you wear out in public.
The cameras. Like,
Yeah, where'd it go? Disappeared for a second.
Yeah, William, one of the Would You Rather Be Gaming.
I think
The answer to the riddle is not 1. Motherfucker.
Should be a I would rather not be.
Just, I would rather be having 6.
Grant clears it when he plays Sonic.
I like doing this though. Is the worst part is I'm a fucking masochist who likes playing these games.
Put that on the shirt.
And Grant's the real son.
Yeah,
That's true. This game has fucking dominated my life.
Well, you got the bird.
And I thankfully at least got the bird.
Yeah.
Still, if you have any other answers, Bobby, and you can figure out the riddle, I'll still get your shirt.
Yeah, the offer still stands.
If you can figure it out during the stream, I'll
If
give you
anyone can solve the riddle, Danny will buy Bobby a shirt.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Bobby gets a shirt.
Bobby, if you can't figure it out, I might still buy you a shirt.
Yeah. Thanks for being
Go ahead and drop your address in chat, and I will.
Oh my god.
I'll send you a
We
shirt.
won't give him the shirt off our back, but we will put one on his back.
We have to come over and do it physically.
I'll give you Grant's shirt.
No.
This is the capsule planet.
I don't need to know about
In
these
case you
fucking
didn't know,
planets.
Grant, you're on the capsule planet.
I couldn't care less, I'm a chow.
I do want your SSN. Yeah. And I want your MSN, in fact.
Gladly.
I hate this shit.
Yeah.
This is you've been playing this all for 9 minutes.
I still have spent more time on that other level than I did on this one because I had to do multiple fucking playthroughs of it. There was a timed one earlier of these. I had to get it all in 5 minutes. Don't dig under the short.
Oh, went away.
Thank you. Thank you, game. The only short light high up on the floating meteorite. Alright.
Black place. It's not full planet.
But then it's telling you not to dig under.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Yeah.
You're just gonna die.
I thankfully can't time out on this one. That's a bad idea. I shouldn't. No, I keep thinking I'm like flying upwards when I do that. I know.
Goddamn titties.
What is it?
Titties in motion.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is vomit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Unless you're Yuji Naka. How do I
That's
earn
something I've been
points?
meaning to tell you, Danny.
And why do I keep getting them? You earn points from getting like interacting in chat, and I need to do them. I need to change them, but that little bubble thing underneath the chat, you can use them to like do certain commands in chat, like highlight your message or get a new emoticon.
Couple of these. It's like when we were riding the Bergen line. You got points for doing that chat too. But we can't send them on really cool alert noises. Maybe we can. I don't know. Danny?
I mean, I can't promise anything right now.
Wow.
Let me feel this. Me and Larry were talking about that. I want to make all of the things, all of the like stream points in our chat. I want them to relate to our chat like this is a Russian peasants market.
I don't even know what you mean when you say that.
Like, okay, so like some of them, like you spend the points, so it'll be like hydrate, and it'll tell the streamer to hydrate. It'll like basically give up like messages, right? That like are shown to everybody in chat. I wanted to be one that was like, bring home pound fish for mama. Purchase tunic.
That'd be great. Honestly, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's worded like, bring home pound fish. For
Yeah, it's in broken English.
Yeah. Almost like a riddle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
If I could just get to the fucking main part that I'm trying to get to and not just bouncing between these two fucking planets, I'd be so much happier. This is probably my favorite level, though.
Yeah, I can tell. You said it a couple times.
I truly have Stockholm syndrome with this game.
You want Danny Spuds. Purchasing Spuds will absolutely be part of the Geek Space market.
Can you buy individual Spuds from all of us, or just you, Danny? Are you the Spud King?
I think I'm not a Spud King, but I do think I run the Spud store. Which in the Geek Space universe is the equivalent of an Apple store.
The Spud Store.
Space universe. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I think it's an extension of the Sound Ass universe.
Unfortunately.
It's on the Associated Acts page.
Where the fuck?
Sometimes it crosses over.
I think very often about the person reading the Sound Ass page that you talked about hypothetically.
Which
What was was it you or Eric that were having this conversation? You said, I want Sound Ass to be the band where I feel like somebody reads this and they're like, wow, this actually sounds like beautiful like art, like super pretentious, and then like we actually listen to it, it's 30-second TV covers.
probably was something Eric said, but I also wish for that to be the case.
Well, it's just like like when you read the Wikipedia page, there's like all this backstory.
Oh, yeah,
and then you listen to the actual album, and
Yeah.
it's things like Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, it's true, like truly the Residents.
Yeah.
They seem prolific and like good artists. They actually did fucking. Oh my god, I do. That's what I thought I didn't have at first, but apparently I've had them this whole time.
The whole time? Okay. Sort of indicator. Those are the tire boots.
I know. Just makes you curious what the boots did look like before I had them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you actually curious, Dan, or are you just saying yeah because Solomon said yeah?
I like agreeing with Solomon. I think it makes me look better to
I'm
agree with that.
objectively right.
Yeah. Like you telling me.
Detector readings are
Shut the fuck up!
very careful.
So, I think if I agree with Solomon, it makes me look really hip and cool.
Yeah.
Solomon is nothing if not hip.
My opinions will never be outdated. Always stick with the times. I used to be homophobic. But it wasn't cool.
And that opinion still not outdated.
Oh, no, I was close. I was finally close.
You were doing there.
It's gotta be close.
Is it just like under the ground somewhere? The difference is the residents live up to their Wikipedia blurb. It only took us 15 minutes.
He did it.
Oh, I gotta make a
You
call.
gotta make that call.
I gotta make my call.
Yeah.
And now Danny has to make the call.
Can you say yeah since Solomon said it? Absolutely, you can say it.
Everything's falling out of my
Burt's
pockets.
Bees.
My purse bees.
There you go.
Thank you so
You
much.
gotta use that for the call.
I prefer Kurt's bees.
Kurt's Bees.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did
I don't even
you
know how to play this. I
find
haven't
my
played this right off the bat.
Your emerald. Talking to you is a
Just
waste
as
of time.
expected, Grant Seed is real warm.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hand over
I'm gonna waste all of our lives and Grant to start over.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad. Grant gets cooked.
Come here.
I thought I could do it.
That's great. Roll credits.
Hand over those master emeralds. Give them.
He sounds so threatening.
I know. Doesn't sound like Knuckles.
Use your rings wisely.
Don't touch me.
Got one ring at a time, or else.
Can I just? Okay, I can
Yeah, just
kick
slide
him.
kick him, I think.
Or
Maybe
not.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Bitch.
There's a lot of things happening right now.
Ah! Grant's calling you. I didn't realize our teacher was in chat.
Let's see what chat's saying.
Hey, Solo
Grant's calling
man.
me. Hey, Solo man. Who's that? Your name is too blue.
Sound ass.
Sound ass. Hey, sound ass.
Come here, motherfucker.
It's a very anticlimactic boss fight.
I mean, yeah. Hey, since Grant's not here, this game kind of sucks, right?
Game's pretty bad. And that Grant guy? He kind of
Pretty-
hates everything.
Pretty fucking. He does. He doesn't like to hear us say that because he doesn't like that we say that.
Yeah.
In fact,
He gets mad that we like the fact that he hates everything.
it's really the reason I keep him around.
Yeah.
What the
Honestly.
fuck? What? I can't hit you?
Oh, you got him.
Okay, I got
Something
him.
went down. Yeah. Somehow. I don't know. Fucking button.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I think like he's swinging at me the same time I'm hitting him. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got him.
there we go.
I didn't hurt him though. Oh my god, please don't hurt me.
This is a nightmare.
Why can I not hit him, you son of a bitch? Come here.
Ooh.
I,
He teleported.
this boss fight's gonna take so much longer because I don't know these controls.
I
Oh,
have
I got him.
no choice but to fight now.
This game is not awesome sound as. It's pretty bad.
Witness my powers.
I can't.
Now witness my power. Take this.
Whoa.
Whoa, what
There's
the fuck? What the
specialties?
fuck?
Holy shit.
Not gonna force lightning to
That
me?
was
What the
crazy.
fuck was that?
I didn't know there was
Take this.
Marvel
What?
vs.
How am I
Capcom
supposed to dodge
specialties.
this?
You somehow did.
Now witness my
I hope
power. Take
that
this.
the person on the other end of Grant's
Yeah,
phone
you
call can hear me.
Yeah.
Bitch. Here.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't remember Knuckles ever having lightning powers, and frankly, I think this is.
They
Now
retconned it all.
witness my powers.
Knuckles used to be like Electro.
How the fuck is he shocking me? He's like stuck in the air.
Now witness my power. Take this.
Oh, fuck you.
You dodged?
So, yeah, I gotta get a fucking ring.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That
You're all the
hitting me.
danger zone.
You're no ordinary thief.
Man.
You son of a bitch.
Whoa. What the fuck? He grabbed hold of the camera.
His fucking Lakitu.
There you go. There you go.
I must.
Nice.
Yeah, got him.
Who needs Grant at the end of the
Fuck
day?
you.
Knuckles is fucking dead.
Knuckles is a little bitch.
Nice. Did Grant bring these over?
Yeah, I said I've never
They look
seen
like
wavy
something
Pringles.
that he would eat. Applewood. Chat know already.
The Applewood smoked cheddar.
Applewood chokes better. Chokes better.
Applewood chokes better.
Yeah, Applewood chokes better.
Give me back my emerald.
Wingle's crazy.
What are you babbling about?
One of Grant's favorite snacks.
Do we know anybody who runs a convenience store? I should say anybody besides the person we immediately think of.
That, I was about to say. Oh my god.
She can fly.
Yeah, that's right. He's just dramatic.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Is that how you say thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me.
Wow.
The vocals in the background.
He's a real male manipulator.
I was
He
saving
is.
the
I saved you. Oh, you think you just wanted to hold my hand? You're just saying that you saved me because you want to something out of me.
Sounds crazy.
If you save someone.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy. Gaslighting him.
Fine.
Gaslighting.
Then just take them. They stink like echidnas do.
Wow, that's prejudice. Yeah, that's fucked up.
These graphics were amazing for the time.
Finally.
Fuck.
What?
Finally.
I'm sorry. If I hurt you.
She oh my god, she gaslit him into apologizing.
Wow. She's terrible.
We should get going.
Never trust women.
That's, yeah,
The moral
the
of
game.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Never trust women. That
Never
was the
trust
subtitle
women.
originally.
Actually, Sonic 2 was Sonic Adventure 2 was the subtitle. The game was Never Trust Women.
Yeah.
Sonic
Yeah.
Adventure 2.
Energy readings from
And they slapped the sticker and Knuckles
Did they
on it.
really think they could
But
trick
not the
me
never
with that
trust women
fake
and Knuckles.
I like-
You could trust Knuckles.
So I want to do
I'm the one who should be
like
telling them the end is
Sonic
near,
06 and
not
Knuckles.
you.
So instead of just
Now it's
Sonic
the time
06
to end
disc,
this
you put
saga.
another disc on top of it.
Oh, that's pretty good, yeah.
In
Just
history,
glue it together.
genius. If something happens to me, I'm counting on you to finish the job.
Now Shadow the Hedgehog. That's a
the
game.
moment for attack has come.
I think we should get
Now
that
or
one next.
never.
Well, I think next I'm gonna give him a break. I'm gonna play Kirby 64.
Ah, that's a good one.
But we did talk about doing Shadow.
I like Kirby 64.
Me
The
too.
gravity
It's like
is
actually
very
one of my
weak,
favorite games.
So try
Really,
to go up
really
by
easy other
hovering.
than that last boss
Get
fight.
to high places with ease.
And it's also a game I think you could probably beat in an afternoon.
Yeah. I think when I got it, it took me maybe 2 days.
Oh, yes.
To play Donkey Kong 64.
God, fuck that.
That's not a good game at all.
It's like I think the thing is like I enjoyed it when I was a kid, but that's because I didn't play any of the other Rare games.
Ah, okay. That
Like-
is the worst Rare game.
Yeah, like I'd say it's a fine game, but if you if you start with like Banjo Kazooie or Conquer and you go backwards, it's like, well, yeah, this game's not that good.
What do you guys say about that, chat?
It was a DK64 thing. Also,
Yeah.
Donkey Kong 64 required the expansion pack to finish the game, and frankly,
That's right.
just shouldn't have. That game did not
See, when I got my
Not
Nintendo
required.
64, I just had the expansion pack.
See, I didn't get an expansion pack until I was 15. I bought one like way after the N64 was no longer like supported. I bought it off eBay.
Mm-hmm. I just came with it. I don't. Where did I get it? I think a flea market, and then I opened it up and it was there.
Yeah, but you didn't. You got yours later, right? Like, you didn't have an
Yeah, it
N64
was
growing up?
maybe like that was maybe like 15.
Yeah. Video buffers for about 5 minutes every few seconds for me, so I don't get to see much of the stream, but it did change my life. I think that's just your internet, man. I don't know. Nobody else has been telling me about this
Sounds like
problem.
you're pretty bad.
Sounds like you suck, honestly.
Yeah. The Eggman level's supposed to be like the evil comparison of the Tails level.
I
I'll make you
guess.
pay for this.
Pretty shitty.
I mean, this game's pretty shitty. Yeah. So. Sorry to all the Sonic fans out there, though.
If they all came to watch you play this game.
As if I could change their opinion.
Yeah, as if
I'd-
Sonic fans.
I'd go like, this game's pretty shitty, and they'd be like, no, you're just wrong.
Exactly.
They're like Tool fans.
As for fans, just over the door reaching for something.
Did you see that thread I sent you today?
I'll make you pay for
Maybe.
this.
It was this girl who was like, what are some bands that are red
Oh,
flags?
yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Male manipulator music.
Oh, no.
And then she just named bands where it's like
I can't wait for that that Spotify playlist.
male manipulator
Yeah.
bands. Dude, some of the ones that people were putting in the comments were actually making me laugh so fucking hard. Like one of them was first of all, one of them was Weezer, and I was like, that's
No,
insane.
that's just incel music.
That's like there's nobody to manipulate.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they said the Smiths,
And the Smiths, yeah.
which like I don't even know if they're manipulators so much as Morrissey is in the band.
Yeah.
And then they said Slow Dive, which I mean the whole thing was clearly bait because she
Sure.
said that she's like okay, I love Slow Dive.
Yeah, Slow Dive's great.
But-
Smiths are great. Weezer sucks.
But then somebody said in one tweet it was ABBA, Reliant K, and Owl City.
But wow.
And I said, you're really, one, coming for everything I like, but also, two, I don't know if anybody who's listening to this thing has the fucking fortitude to be manipulated.
Yeah. ABBA's just universally liked. Like, gender, age, whatever. Everybody likes ABBA.
They said, what they said was, ABBA's listened to by child predators or something, and Reliant K is listened to by ISIS, and then Owl City is popular with Proud Boys.
Oh my god.
Which I will say, Owl City being an alt-right band is a joke I wrote for You Know the Rules like 4 years ago.
That's pretty hilarious.
Was that my character was gonna go to an Owl City
Oh,
concert
yeah.
and hear a lot of hidden messages in the music that weren't really there.
Yeah.
And
Pretty good.
everybody else is just like, yeah, we just like how like positive and motivational he is, and I'm like, yeah, and I just love how he just keeps talking about like the importance of the nation. And I'm like, what?
No. Man, I'm trying to think. What's like. Smiths is a good answer. But if you're saying Smiths, do you throw in The Cure as well? What do you think, Chad?
Yeah, how do you feel with the Cure? I said that March of 2021, when we get the vaccine, the Cure should announce a reunion tour.
That'd be great.
The same day.
And then Corona just spreads from that tour.
Yeah, they very ironically, they are the reason that we don't get out of the pandemic. Everybody goes to the Cure reunion tour.
I would say it'd be like mostly like pop punk. Like Front Bottoms, Brand New.
Somebody said Front Bottoms, and I feel like
I'd say
Front Bottoms I don't buy as much. Brand New, absolutely. I feel like Front Bottoms, well, maybe.
I haven't heard too many Front Bottom songs, but from what I have heard. And like, mom jeans.
Mom jeans. Somebody definitely said mom jeans.
Yeah. The bigger question: what's women manipulator music?
Oh, Miley Cyrus is one.
Mm.
Taylor Swift probably.
Oh yeah, that's good. I'd say probably like Lizzo.
I just don't know enough Lizzo songs.
So the thing, I can't even go through with my own joke. I'm gonna say the thing with Lizzo is that she's all about being confident, and women should be confident.
So yeah, you're gaslighting yourself into thinking you're cool.
Yeah, exactly. Stop gaslighting yourself.
Like Kanye does it all the time. He just gaslights himself into thinking he's an artist.
Yeah. And that he's under attack.
Kanye's whole personality is like if the war on Christmas was a person. I was saying that the last Kanye opinion I agreed with was when he said that the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack did more for music than the Beatles.
That's a pretty great opinion.
I was like,
True.
as I said, I don't know if that's like an opinion I could really give any evidence for, but it is one I kind of agree with instinctively.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, Kanye like says something and then it's recorded, and then people are like, "Wow, this is crazy," and then he says, "They're trying to assassinate my character."
Yeah, it was a double suicide.
Yeah.
I'll make you pay for this.
He's on an interview right now.
Yeah, Grant's getting called. He's
Sub Pop.
this is the, so I was say this is the Sub Pop the
Yeah, no.
Sub Pop the record label.
Yeah, no, you're Sub Pop.
So I'm interviewing Grant right now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's he's about to be on the NPR Tiny Desk.
Every sound asset is a tiny desk.
Yeah, probably true. Did you understand my phone or my text message to you the other day?
Ooh, yeah, but remind me which one.
I just texted you some artist's name. Some
Oh, yeah.
that was my
yeah.
alt-right or my hardcore conservative act that should be on the Fox News little closet.
Yeah. That's good. Good option. There's some diverse enemies at least.
Yeah. Of all races and creeds.
Yeah.
Also Creed.
Ah, Creed, yeah.
Is Creed like, I know they were like Christian, but are they like alt-right now?
I doubt it.
It'd be kind of cool if they were.
It'd be kind of cool.
That's one where I would more laugh than anything else. I'd be like, well, that just means that the fucking poor people on the alt-right have to listen to Creed.
I have no evidence for this, but I feel like Kings of Leon.
Ooh, you know what? That sounds like it would be true.
Maybe Daughtry.
Daughtry, I'd buy.
Yeah.
I do think that's maybe the funniest thing about like when artists become affiliated with something is like that the hardcore people think they have to like that artist now.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be an unpopular opinion, although I've been expressing it for years. It's like all the people who on the alt-right who now have to pretend like they found Louis C.K. very funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's that even when he was a liberal, I didn't think he was that funny, but
Yeah.
why do you like Louis C.K.? I'm never a big fan.
Listen, I liked that one stand-up I don't remember, but it was the big one. And I was like, this is funny. And then I watched, I think, 2 others and maybe laughed twice.
Oh. Maybe you and I didn't watch together. Maybe it's me and Dana Gilroy, but we watched 2020, which was the last one he did
yeah.
for Netflix.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that and going, yeah, this isn't good.
Yeah.
It was like all things where I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's kind of a clever thing to say, but it's not really funny.
Comedy has to evolve past angry old man.
But I feel like it doesn't because of the fact that all the people who used to be the people who evolved comedy just become angry old men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. It is genuine in that aspect.
I don't know. Am I supposed to be doing something?
You're doing it. Yeah, you're getting rid of
Okay,
those.
I am shooting it. All right.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know that this was like a scripted event.
Well, you did it.
Boing.
Nice. It's so anticlimactic. See, who needs Grant?
Not me.
That wasn't so difficult.
Now that I've proven I can play Sonic Adventure 2 by myself, I do think we should just cut him out. Just
Yeah.
nix
completely.
him.
That was his only title, and font manager.
Sonic.
Sonic player and font
Yeah.
manager.
Darn, why do they always leave a sweet little innocent girl like me alone?
Reads
That's
like a
bait. That's
porn.
bait.
Yeah.
Oh, her mouth is.
man.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's just gonna blow her fucking
Dr.
brains
Eggman
out.
gets a fucking Glock.
Sonic and Tails on.
Tails is shocked. Everyone is.
Oh, Sonic was pissed.
How'd the call go, Grant?
It was awesome. Maybe the best Pokemon ever made. Glad you took care of this level. It was Sub Pop. I'm signed.
Slowly, and then we'll talk about
They're actually also suing Danny.
Yeah, well, that was expected. Here, you can actually take my seat over
Oh no, I'm gonna eat something.
there. Oh, fuck, I was in here. Alright, you son of a
fool.
bitch.
And now I'm gonna eat something in front of Danny.
We were talking about your chips.
I heard.
I'm gonna require you to give me one if you want to keep your job.
You turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
It's okay. I don't really taste the applewood at all.
No.
Whoa. You thought you could trick me with that fake
Not even really seasoned.
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
because you just told me, Marcus.
Wow, that was a good bluff. Whoa! Do we know anybody who runs a convenience store who isn't the person we would immediately think of?
What?
Do we know anybody who runs a convenience store or who works in a convenience store
Farewell.
that isn't the one person we would immediately think of?
No.
Alright. I want to ask for a favor that I definitely could not ask them for. They should have filmed in something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what convenience store.
So weird enough, I don't think the convenience store industry and the film industry touch very much.
The real emerald.
Shocking.
I'll release you both. You have my promise.
They touch enough for you to know one person and not even feel comfortable with asking them.
Well, that has nothing to do with the film industry. That's
I won't let him down. I won't give up.
I am the bridge between the two worlds. And even then, it's by a separation that's still of 1 degree.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Shut the fuck
Tails more like fails.
up. Oh my god.
Huh. Probably getting rings, dude.
I'll show you how powerful Cyclone is.
Holy shit!
Oh no! My power is
Oh
going
no.
down.
I'll show you how powerful Cyclone is.
Yeah, you're getting fucked.
He's getting fucked too. He's about to lose.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, he died. I killed
You're
him.
about to lose.
Yes.
You did it.
Do you want to sit?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Do you want to try one of these? They're not that good.
No, it's cheddar. Probably not real cheddar, but still.
No.
I guess
I
he
doubt
was
it,
just a
but
regular
it's not even
hedgehog
worth it.
after all.
It wouldn't even be worth.
You know what? I want to sound this. Yeah.
I feel like they're not even like really seasoned. Like I would.
Are collected. The power creates a miracle. I have 6 of them. They're mine. Oh my.
Why even clarify Applewood?
Where's the apple? Where's
I don't
the
know.
smoke?
What does Applewood even taste like?
Exactly.
Or was it a direct order from the president?
Smoky.
Now I know who you are. You're that
This does not deliver.
Rouge the Bat.
What I really wanted was sour cream and onion Pringles, and they didn't have that, so I settled for that.
I would say
It was
that's
3 for $5, so like, I had to. Because that or $1.99 for 1 can, so I was like, I might as well get 2 other cans.
Yeah.
I got salt and vinegar.
it was
And I
time
got
to take what's
pizza.
mine and get out
Not
of
crazy
here.
about
Oh,
pizza Pringles. I'm not crazy about it, but like I didn't want to get fucking like just cheddar regular Pringles.
That's fair.
I was like,
Here are the
You know, I
results
think I
of the
used to be a
research
pretty big fan
project
of the
called
pizza
the
flavor.
Ultimate
I used to, but like
Life
now I
Form.
don't care about
But
that.
this
It doesn't
picture
taste
is
like
of
pizza
the
at all. It
real
just tastes
ultimate
vaguely like
life
tomato.
form
Yeah,
Named
yeah.
Shadow. Then exactly
when I was young.
who or what
You ever have
is
combos?
standing in front of me?
Like you ever had them at all? They're like it's like a tubular little snack. It's a like tube of either cracker or pretzel, and then they put like cheese inside. Yeah, I'm talking about combos. I like them. There was a pizza flavored combo though that was similar. Like it just is very tomatoey tasting, and not necessarily in a good way.
The Chaos Emeralds where they are. The
I also think you can only find pizza like in pretzel,
Actually
which
believe
not that I really needed the cracker version of it.
real
Yeah.
Shadow?
It's just like I can only find the pretzel.
Memories might not be real, you know?
They had a buffalo like ranch flavor that was really good.
Shadow,
You see, I'm not good on. I'm not big on
fulfill
buffalo.
my promise to me.
I'm usually not flavor wise, but I thought these were pretty good as far as that flavor goes.
Okay.
I thought they were the best combos.
Do
So
you like Ruffles?
I like Ruffles.
I'm not a big fan of Ruffles.
I mean, I like Ruffles because they have sour cream and cheddar though. Like it could be any type of chip. I don't necessarily need it to be Ruffles.
I don't think I like cheddar on
Mm-hmm.
like chips and snacks and whatnot. I mean, you know, I just don't eat cheese.
Yeah,
regardless,
cheese guy.
but yeah, cheddar flavor, cheddar dusting. Not a big fan.
I'm a fucking slut for cheese. So
You're a Cheeto guy.
I don't like Cheetos very much. Anything that got my hands too dusty, I wasn't ever crazy about. Which is why I kind of have gotten over Ruffles as I've gotten older. I'm like, I don't need to inconvenience the rest of my whatever I'm doing. I usually do something else when I'm eating chips, I guess.
Yeah. What about Doritos?
I do like Doritos.
Everybody likes.
Even after making, I don't know if you've seen the video where we took all those Doritos out and put them all over my living room table and stuff.
I missed that.
I did a video called The Chemistry of Doritos. You'd think I wouldn't like Doritos anymore, and for a while I didn't, but it's hard to deny
It's hard to
Dorito.
hate
I
those
mean,
guys.
those little guys.
Yeah, it's hard to hate them.
Lovable little triangles.
Exactly. Oh, that should honestly be on the back.
That's a revelation in the video, is that I don't understand, me and Zach Toole don't understand what is being, what Doritos even are, and then we see them and they're like, oh, they're triangles.
Oh, okay.
It's a real moment of clarity for us.
Yeah.
They are beautiful little triangles, and they should really focus a little bit more on them. The marketing, kind of major
What other
oversight.
snacks is
Nabisco.
Yeah. I can't think of any more triangular snacks.
They might be the premier triangular snack.
Very possible.
This is alright.
Man, why did Lay's stop letting people choose the new flavor?
I feel like they still do that, but I feel like it's not around for long enough.
Yeah,
Usually,
yeah, it's not.
probably also because people were fucking memeing all the responses
Definitely.
to
Dick and balls.
Dad's tears or something.
Yeah. I really like the wasabi one, the that guy one.
I could be wrong, but I believe there was even a lobster roll flavor at one point.
No, that sounds right. That sounds right. I'm not gonna fact check it.
Yeah, we could never.
Yeah.
That would be a good tier. It would be ranking
The
specific
fan
chip flavors. Or yeah, just the fan ones, I guess, too.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that was.
That was really scary.
You ever had any like shrimp flavored chips? Because I know that's a big thing in like in Asian countries. They like doing shrimp flavored or just seafood flavor. Are they good?
They don't taste like shrimp.
Well, I know, but like, do you like the taste
Yeah,
of it?
they're
at all?
fine.
Okay. I'm old enough to realize that any flavor of chip is not going to replicate whatever it's claiming to replicate.
Here's your mukbang, guys. Yeah.
What are you eating?
Here's a
Oh,
sandwich.
I was saying, the game, not the sandwich. Sorry.
Oh, you can use.
Doritos overrated. Interesting. Very interesting. What chip do you think is underrated?
I agree, actually.
Well, what do you think is underrated? They may be overrated, but like I said earlier, it's hard to hate the little guys. They're beautiful little triangles. Yeah. I should not have jumped there. Oh, that was just a fucking waste of a life. What is wrong with me?
You want to get into another semantic thing?
No.
I this is like underrated and overlooked. You know what I mean?
I guess I get what you mean. There is a difference there.
Yeah. So I'm trying to I know a lot of chips where people like overlooked, where I'm like, that's great. People are saying I've never had it, versus like underrated where I go, that's great. People go, that's bad. I can't think of a lot of chips people are just like straight up, that's bad. I guess divisive. I just think salt and vinegar chips are really good.
Yeah, there's something addictive about
You're not gonna find an argument in this room. We all agree that salt and vinegar is pretty good.
I think most people like them, but I know a lot of people.
I know
it's
yeah.
a real love them or hate them thing.
Yes, definitely. I don't like pickles.
You see, I knew Grant would like them. It just had something.
Well, the thing about pickles though is like it's the same thing with me and onions. I don't like biting the feeling of biting into to pickles or onions. I just hate. I just thinking about it. I don't like.
Okay, is it the hardness or the softness or the wetness?
It's the crunchiness and the hardness of it.
What about so are tomatoes better for you?
I can deal with a tomato.
Will you eat a tomato by itself?
No, no, I wouldn't ever eat a tomato by itself. But I mean, like I've had like chunks of tomatoes and stuff. And I'm fine with that. I can deal with that. Like, I can deal with a chunky sauce with tomatoes. That's not what you're talking about. I think you're talking more like on a salad, right? Or like we're talking about like a whole tomato. A burger. I don't like toppings on my burgers.
That's right. We had this.
Yeah, we had that.
We don't like crunchy water.
Yes, crunchy water.
Oh, lettuce is gross. Yeah.
I like good lettuce.
No, like what my old history teacher in high school used to do. He used to just straight up eat a tomato like an apple.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's a weird dude.
I really hope I don't fuck this up. We're so close to just being done with this.
Oh, hey, you know what? I do have one that I think is underrated. That's like nobody likes it but me. Is the zombie Takis? I think are actually
You're
really
right.
good.
You are right, and we can prove that no one liked them because there's video evidence of everyone disliking them.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty good. I don't think they're as good as normal Takis, but I also still thought they were good.
I'm glad you were there to defend the good name of Takis.
I would say Takis as a whole brand though is an overlooked shit.
Interesting.
I mean, I feel like like people around here know them, and like other than that, they're mostly known because they're like a meme amongst stoners. But I don't think anybody I grew up with had ever had Takis until I introduced them to them. Oh my god, this is so bad.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my
Thank
god. What
God,
the
we are
fuck?
at the end. Salt and vinegar chips are good. Thank you, Flip. Oh, man. Feels later than 5:30.
I guess I'm not at full
I
power.
mean, fucking fun.
I know, but it just feels like we've been doing this longer than it took for me to beat the hero one last time.
Well, yeah, because we started earlier. We started at
It's true.
2:30. Last time we started at 4. If anything, I guess this is longer.
I think it's only longer because I had those levels. I didn't have to like replay any level at all when we did the hero one. I just blasted through it, and even then, we did it right up until
You know, what can I say?
we recorded. Like this is the last fight. Oh, that's not entirely true. I think there's one fight after this.
So you got Supersonic.
Just looking like
You fought the Biolizard?
what are you?
No,
anyway?
I said you do.
I know, but Biolizard is first, and then you fight. It's confusing. There's
Okay.
the Biolizard, and then there's Final Hazard, which is when he combines
Like
with the
Chud.
space colony. It's kind of a Chud situation.
I was on Amazon Prime last night, just like looking at movies I wanted to add to my list, and
Saw Chud.
Chud is on there, and I went, oh, I've got to watch this now.
Eric's a fan. I think that was one that grew on him too over multiple watches.
Shadow, time for me to finish this.
I think I don't know which one he likes more. He probably likes the first one more now, but I remember him. I think he said he immediately liked the second one, whereas it took the first one a few watches for him to really get into.
We should make a sequel called Final Chud.
That would be awesome. The second one's called Bud the Chud. It's pretty good also. Yeah, Sonic might be faster, canonically, because it does look like he's fucking outpacing me.
Also, but like, Shadow doesn't run. He like
Glides,
roller skates.
I'll use your chaos control.
Wait, what? Who has the Chaos Emeralds now? I thought it was Shadow.
I think they might both have one.
Oh.
Sonic definitely has one because he used Chaos Control to get out of the capsule before it exploded.
You know, I love. This is why I'm so excited for Kirby. It's because there's no story I have to keep up
I
with.
know.
Everything is crayons. It's pretty cool.
I'll use your chaos.
Which Kirby are we? 64?
Yeah.
That's
Crystal
it.
Shards.
I'm excited for that because I've never really even watched gameplay of that one.
It's like,
There's 2-player in it too.
yeah. It's like, I don't know how to explain it other than like, it's so simple, but also like,
But yeah, every Kirby game, I mean,
yeah.
there's no complicated Kirby game. If it was, it would be, well, I guess Air Ride isn't complicated really though. It's like pretty
Frustrating.
simple. I love that one. That's probably my favorite, most played Kirby game. My whole family would agree too.
They would agree that you played it most.
Yes. No, we didn't like the actual racing mode, but the city, like, free roam city mode, that mode's awesome. And I like the mode that this time too in the city where you're like buffing your, buffing the different ships and like, oh damn, I could have killed him there.
I'll use your chaos control.
Oh shit.
Here's a question: what game have you sunk the most time into? What single
Fallout New
game?
Vegas, without a doubt.
That's probably a good answer.
And I still haven't gotten every ending is the worst part. It's because the game is so buggy that I'll get to the end of a playthrough and then you can't finish it.
Yeah. Solomon?
I can't confirm this, but probably Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley. I never got into that, but my answer is similar. Well, actually, you know, seriously. Now thinking about it, I might have put more time into Fallout 3. But, or honestly, Counter-Strike. I was running Counter-Strike for a little bit. But I think probably the most continuous time was Harvest Moon on GameCube. I played that game so fucking much.
Sonic Advance for the Game Boy Advance, I played probably more than any other Sonic game because I actually did beat it multiple times.
Would you?
It's over.
Well, not yet. The final. Do we continue it now? Do we just continue it?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
we
okay.
got so much time. It's only 5:30.
I didn't know how long we were trying to stretch this out.
That was Grant's cry for help.
Can we please do something else?
No, I'm excited about this because now we get to fight the Biolure. He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could forget the classic.
Grant is so excited because next time he doesn't have to play anything.
Well, that's true. But I want to play Kirby. I like Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's really a lot.
Grant told me the other day he hates Kirby, and it's part of the half of all things that he hates.
That's not why. That's not why. I like Kirby.
And he wants to seem cool and hip by agreeing with you.
I was spitting out Kirby air ride facts.
Kirby
just now.
bars the other day.
Yeah,
I'd be eating like I'm Kirby.
I do though.
Say
I like-
ASAP Rocky or ASAP Rock?
A$AP Rock. A$AP Rocky would fucking never. I wish though. That'd be awesome.
I'd be eating like I'm Kirby, wearing all white like I'm the Kentucky Derby. Scream at you at night like I'm a cursed Furby.
There we go.
Bitch, I'm gonna leave you fully loaded like you're Herbie.
Herbie. Now there's a character right there.
There's a guy who I love.
I do love Herbie.
Kirby fully loaded should have just been Kirby Hancock with a machine gun.
That would have been fucking awesome.
Herbie fully loaded. Herbie Hancock with a machine gun. You can make that joke to him. He's around sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go see him at Snug Harbor. Afterward, you go, I got an idea.
Kirby fully loaded.
Herbie Hancock would never play Snug Harbor.
He has.
When?
Like last year.
When I saw him, he was not a Snug Harbor. No, I can't imagine him playing Snug Harbor. I still am standing by what
What
I
do
said.
you mean? I don't know if you can imagine him. He did play it.
Okay, well.
I saw him there.
Okay, then I believe you then. Sorry, I didn't know you actually were there.
Yeah.
When I saw him in New Orleans, he was playing the fucking Sanger. And I couldn't imagine him playing the fucking Snug Harbor after that.
Why did it go bad?
Why would you play Snug Harbor when you can sell out the fucking Sanger?
Because a lot of people do.
I don't think of people that can sell the Sanger going to Snug Harbor. I know like it's a jazz
I mean, like,
thing.
Ellis Marsalis plays Snug Harbor every Friday.
Well, he doesn't anymore, first of
Well,
all.
sorry, but did.
Well, that's different also. He lives in New Orleans. If you're coming from out of town, I wouldn't feel like it's a priority if I could sell
I
out the
don't
fucking
think
Sanger.
it was like. I don't think it was a priority. It's not like Herbie Hancock was like, $80 tickets, come see me at Snug Harbor.
No,
But
I know.
those
No one's
dudes-
like that.
Those dudes drop in to band jams and stuff, though.
Oh, I know. I just feel like he was so big to the point where I just don't know why he would even bother. Like,
I don't know, just because he likes playing.
that's fine, yeah, okay. And if you saw him there, then I believe you entirely. I just, without knowing that you saw him, I just couldn't imagine why he would want to do that if he could make so much more money just fucking playing at the
I'm like
same.
90% sure it's Snug Harbor. It was definitely on Frontier Street. I saw him. But, I mean, I don't know. A lot of those dudes just do that. There's somebody else I saw at Snug Harbor that I thought was kind of crazy.
Last
That was like,
wishes are
I've only been to Snug Harbor a few times, but I honestly really don't like it. That's another reason why
That
I'm like,
venue
why?
kinda does
It
suck.
completely sucks. I wouldn't play there if I was fucking on the level of Herbie Hancock. It's really where I was coming from. I mean,
sure,
like,
that's fair.
that venue just, it's miserable to be in my opinion. Alright, guys.
But that's also like Terrence Blanchard played at UNO. And like when you say it out loud, you're like, that's fucking insane. Why would he do that? Like play at the Sandbar.
That's how I felt when you Herbie Hancock played at
But
Snug
then,
Harbor.
but
Yeah.
then you go and Terrence Blanchard is like, I don't know, man. I'm free. I'm free.
Yeah.
You're free.
I feel like that's how all jazz musicians feel. It's like we think like, holy shit, Herbie Hancock is like so big, but I mean like I think a lot of the time he's just like, man, I'm happy to. I'll play anywhere and get paid.
Yeah. Andre 3000's walking around Manhattan. With
What's
a flute.
that vibration? Hey, wait. Someone is coming.
Under 2000 is Snug Harbor. What am I doing here?
Did you guys ever see the? Did you guys ever see the videos of? This is so funny. There's like they're like very short. It's
This is chaotic. Like no one's looking at like everyone's looking at a different part of the room and like
There was a song with the lyrics, the same volume as the song.
yeah,
the audio mixing is the worst in this game and I love it.
yeah. Christopher Nolan was really inspired by this song.
He fucking wishes you could make something as good as Silent Hill too.
Fuck you.
Like, is there fucking his nephew or something?
Yes, I'm his nephew.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you guys this. Miguel's not my real last name. It's Nolan. Jonathan Nolan is my dad.
Like I'm mad. I feel bad that I was shitting all over Westworld, this fucking TV show earlier. Then
Now you know why I didn't continue watching Search Party after that.
that was before that.
Well, I knew you were going to say it.
Fair. It's part of the half
Oh,
of
it's
things
a-
that I hate.
Weird stuff like that though about the Andre 3000 thing was there's videos of when Dave Chappelle was like not working, he would occasionally go to the park with an amp and just do stand up in the park.
That's pretty
And so there's like a couple videos of people being like, "This guy's really funny. Is that Dave Chappelle?"
What's going on here? Who is that?
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting worse.
Professor Gerald Robotnik.
What? His first name is Gerald?
Minds in the world.
Well, that's
Grandfather. What?
that's his grandpa's Gerald. He's Ivo, I think.
It's so weird.
Which
'cause-
Ivo's even worse. of a
Well, I
first
think
name
about Ivo is like Russian, right? Like that sounds
Yeah.
like a name, and then like, and then Gerald is just a very normal name.
Yeah.
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the
Think if
shuttle
my
on the way
son was
over
named,
here
like-
was more dangerous
like
than
Alexi.
you could ever be.
And then they'd be like, "What's your dad's name?" That's Danny.
My grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind.
This is that meme with the woman with the numbers flying across her face.
Sent to destroy the research project that I had been working
Let's like
on.
a clip that.
My colleagues at the research
What?
facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe.
Maria. Damn
The
it.
colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident.
Yeah, this is a fucking number station.
Found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down.
I'm gonna reveal this on stream because I feel like
Oh, boy.
even if it happens, they never pull it back to me. I want to start a number station.
I don't know what a number station is.
It's a shortwave radio signal.
Oh, I do know what these are now.
Yes, they're just like blue, canary, 35, zeta. I want to do one of those because like there's some that still run.
Yeah.
And like people go search.
They had those
for
in
it.
like Fallout 3, right? Am I wrong with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So they sort of did. Yeah. And also Call of Duty Black Ops. That's the whole thing. Is all the numbers are things from a number station that are stuck in his mind.
Okay. I never played that game.
Okay.
That is helpful in case I ever have to play that
Well,
game.
they're just like because they just keep yelling, "What do the numbers mean?" It's because he has the code. But
I thought they were really into
To fill
Dave
the
Crumbles.
world with destruction.
That's awesome.
that'd be a way better ending to that game. Is if they like put your head down the table, like they're gonna like put the knife through your hand, and then they put a pencil in your hand, and you're gonna fill out a Sudoku thing.
And all of them fucking war flashbacks with just the dream.
Yeah, you're just tripping the whole time. They're trying to get Sudoku answers from you.
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now.
But yeah, so they'll just like play things like random voice clips, and there's like a code that you have to decode to like figure out what the Soviets like. This is a Soviet spy thing. I want people still go out there because some of them are still running from like the 70s and 80s, and like I don't know, they're on some like persistent battery that like people will try and go find them and decode them. I want to do that so bad, to buy some random thing like in like Belarus, buy a fucking like plot of land, set up an antenna, and then just broadcast the number station and have it be complete fucking nonsense. Or if you decode it, it says something really stupid.
If we pull together,
Subscribe to Geek Space.
So
to the core.
anyway, so if in 45 years somebody discovers a new number station, decodes it, and says like I didn't finish the first episode of Search Party, it was me.
I will have already killed myself on a stream, like I said earlier.
No worries. Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Oh, thank God.
Let's get to work.
System alert.
Another one of these.
System alert.
Oh no.
The final level is you play as Tails?
I believe you play as like every single person like once maybe. I could
God,
be
that's
wrong.
so fucking dumb.
This whole game is dumb. It's awesome though.
Okay.
I mean, once we get to that final boss battle, I'm gonna be loving it all over again. Live and learn is playing. It's awesome.
Can't believe. This sounds like this music sounds like the
Okay.
I guess Ocean's 13 where all they're doing all the crime stuff. It's like well, just like the it sounds like the same thing where it's just like
Right.
energetic yeah, but that's different. Energetic jazz thing.
Yeah.
You gotta jump, dude.
Yeah, it's awful though.
Okay.
Technical,
Fuck you! What the fuck?
Technical death metal gang
My power's failing.
sucks.
My power's failing.
survivors are stuck now.
That's awesome.
Okay, Tails. There should be a security door somewhere in the room. You need to destroy it.
Eggman.
What about technically death metal? I'd still say it's technically bad.
Oh my god.
Sonic.
Dude, this
System
game is
alert.
awesome.
System alert. The intruder has breached the system area.
Grant, you have to do
I
that.
know I have to. I'm contractually obligated 6 months before we were even streaming.
Yeah. Sub Pop said that if you don't finish this level, your contract's null and void.
I don't think they were going to be happy with what the album I was going to turn it anyway.
Weird enough.
Oh, no. Okay.
What the fuck?
I was about to say, come on.
Next scratcher says technology metal. To which I say, also bad. Nice. That was awesome.
Even better the second time, honestly. Now this game.
Oh, Sound Ass account subscribed.
Oh, there's Big the Cat. Oh, well.
What the fuck? When did you subscribe? I totally missed it. I apologize, Sound Ass account. Remember when JP thought you were Michael? Yeah. Thank you, Sound Ass account, for subscribing. I appreciate that. And I will totally make it worth your while.
Okay.
And really, you shouldn't have subscribed.
That's only.
Because Geekspace doesn't respect me. I don't know. I can't give you that star. that's something you have to do.
My power's failing.
Next scratcher, I already made you a mod. I've done all I can. You didn't subscribe? Well, it says you're a fucking subscriber, so that's I don't know.
Danny, that's no way to talk to our subscribers.
You're right. I apologize.
Yeah, you gotta be way
with this
ruder.
with Flip, I'd probably do a bit more relevant.
Somewhere in the room. You need to destroy it.
No, it's Geekspace's fault. I'm willing to accept the blame.
My power's failing.
Oh my god.
It says it was gifted to me from Geekspace team? That's insane because I didn't do that, but okay. Unless somebody else was logged into my Twitch and gifted you a subscription from my own account. Which would be kind of funny, honestly.
The thing is, I just can't imagine they make me play as Rouge and Knuckles again. Because, like, well, they're gonna make me find, like, one thing?
That'd be pretty funny.
I guess I just don't remember this level. When I think about this part of the story, I just think about fucking fighting the Bio-Lizard and then fighting them, the Supersonic and Super Shadow. It's awesome. Bio-Lizard's the best.
I gifted it to you when we were at your house. I genuinely don't remember that conversation. It might have happened. But that's really funny. If I gifted you a subscription to my own channel. What a fucking awful gift. Happy birthday, Eric.
Oh, damn it. He just jumped down and was like, "It's my turn now."
What are you talking about? What do you think about the fact that Eggman is like a domestic terrorist?
Yeah, he definitely is.
It's pretty crazy.
They call his grandpa a terrorist earlier in the game. Remember they show him fucking locked up in his little prison cell. They might even call him a domestic terrorist. For all I can recall. It's not much.
I'm not speaking in tongues. I'm speaking.
Oh my god, they just fucking dropped me. Oh my god.
You're getting totally fucked.
I got one ring. Oh my god, you see how quickly that thing's going down here?
I refuse to be gaslit. I'm not saying nonsense. You guys just don't understand true geniuses.
You're starting to sound a lot like Eggman, Danny.
Starting to sound a lot like Kanye. I would like that game a lot more if that's how he talks.
You should take over as the voice of Eggman. I was thinking about it.
Even though there's nothing with Eggman right now. Still thinking about it.
No, I'm on the Amazon reboot of Eggman.
You were doing the Amazon spin-off. It's like a prequel.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah, it's like young Eggman.
And then I'm joined by Egghead.
I guess Rouge does do something.
Who would be a good to play like a serious Dark
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. I've heard
He's
that.
round enough. But they'd have to make him taller is the problem.
That's the thing. Vincent D'Onofrio actually looks just like Eggman.
Yeah.
He was already Kingpin, so I mean, it fucking tracks. It'd be really funny if you got one of the bald guys who's really buff. You got Bruce Willis.
Vin Diesel. Did you ever see Vin Diesel?
No, that'd be good.
I guess. I don't know if it would
But
be
he's
good.
CG, and he's just like Groot. Like you don't actually see him.
It's just Groot.
They just hired a bald person to play. Danny, just round up. I don't know what that means. Wound up? Are you saying wound up? Or are you telling me that the answer to the riddle is to round up?
I think they said round up for the Eggman role.
Oh, that's probably it. Gotta round
Danny,
up.
I would love to see you in the role. Oh, what the fuck is happening right now?
The camera makes everything so easy. Oh my. Danny forgets everything he says the second it leaves his mouth. That's pretty much true. Why did he leave these like convenient time stop things? Seems kind of strange.
He seems like a pretty strange guy, though. I know. Oh. God, I love this game so much.
Oh, that was sick.
System alert. System alert. Energy core save program terminated. Self-repair program initializing.
It was a really long.
Knuckles, can you hear me?
Oh, thank God. Finally to Knuckles.
Finally.
I didn't know when we were gonna get to him.
Find the switch that opens the door.
The switch to the security lock
it's down
is
there.
located somewhere down there.
Fucking like Orange Crush.
Orange Crush 4.
Eric.
Oh no. There's gotta be a bubble down here somewhere, right?
And you can just go to the top.
No, I can't. I thought maybe I could stop that
Did a
was
fucking triple somersault.
shine on you crazy lamp. See that?
I saw it.
Oh, you just weren't dignifying it with a response.
Docs me.
Oh, you didn't like that they used their last name?
Yeah. I try to keep my last name. I try to keep my personal life separate I don't want people going after my family.
Oh no.
I'm like, never mind, that's terrible. You look like you're inside Garfield.
Wait, what? That was all that was here? That shitty little green thing? I only have 2 lives left. I really cannot keep fucking this up.
Find the switch that opens the door.
So they give you the life right there.
But, oh my god.
They literally give it to you so that you know that, like,
You're gonna die at least
you're
once
gonna
trying
die
to
at
figure
least
this
once.
out. If that's not the way to go, though, then where is the way to go? Am I right? Are you singing Sweet Child of Mine just now?
Nope.
Alright.
I just sang a thing that had no basis in reality. It's awesome. The fuck?
Fuck.
Does that like lower the water?
No, that just is another time stop thing.
The core should be in front of you. Find the switch that opens the door.
Okay, I think I got it this time.
You better.
I hope, yeah. No time stop. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You did not miss the country music part of the stream. If you want to just ask us a country music question, we'll gladly answer. We're kind of country music experts. Grant plays in a country band.
That is true. I do
Part of
that.
the Country Bears.
I am a member of the Country Bears, and I've seen the movie Country Bears several times. And the Country Bears was my grandma's favorite ride at Disney World. We're gonna keep talking about my Country Bear credentials. What?
Oh, it's alright. No, I was supposed to say, where are you going on that game? Yep.
There it is.
Yeah. Look at that.
I probably should get one of those air bubbles before I go down there.
Air bubble boy.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I know.
Well, they had to make sure to include that classic fucking running out of air sound of the original. Bubble shield. Oh, that's fine.
Oh. We need to stop time, probably.
Again, I don't. Why would he just leave those around? It seems kind of crazy.
He's a crazy man.
Well, I guess he has to get around.
Oh, he just didn't do it fast enough. Oh man, that's terrible. You can't stop off to get a bubble. You gotta go straight
High
for
tail
it.
it.
There you go, low tail it.
Oh no.
All right.
I couldn't even tell where I was landing on it. Okay. This is fucked up.
Yeah, big.
He was? I don't want to try and find him again.
Don't worry about it.
I'm glad you noticed him though. Oh no. Also fucked up, whenever you get an air bubble, like it just drops you wherever you are, so if I wasn't careful I would just fall right into the fucking acid.
Yeah, there he is.
Just fucking trapped in the fucking...
Yeah, we should really be worried about it.
Where even was the time thing? Oh yeah, yeah. Alright. This game's so difficult. Oh, my god.
Motherfucker.
I was about to start like talking shit about the game.
It knew.
Fuck. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Maybe you have to wait in front of it?
I guess. It
And
sucks
then-
though.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Oh my god.
Like sit in front of it, wait for it to trigger. It's kind of stupid. And then push you back.
System alert. System alert. Primary security lock system terminated. Initiate final defense systems.
I just can't fuck up the next part now because I only have fucking one life left.
You're our last chance. We're depending on you.
What the fuck?
This game is awesome. Yes, chow man.
Yes.
The area below the enemies has
Fuck
no
you.
walls. Be
Ah.
careful not to fall.
I guess you
Okay,
did.
I have to kill him and then go back.
That's insane. That's silly.
Oh my god, come on. Oh yeah, wait. That Sonic could even do that.
Sonic, you should have cleared the electrical disturbance. It's all up to you.
I'm just worried I'm gonna get to an area with no floor again.
This
Turns into a temple all of a
I was say,
sudden.
what is the architecture of this guy's hideout? This is crazy. I'm in Waterville, USA right now. It's like riding a slip.
Okay.
What?
I was really worried about that.
That was scary.
Fuck you.
Made it.
Okay, you got E rank, loser.
Some bullshit.
It's not a real rank.
Yeah, it's real stank though.
Yeah, real stank.
Boom.
Oh, I hate
Oh
when
my
you
God.
leave me behind. Look,
The
it's
best
Shadow.
cutscene in the whole game.
We have a.
It's not of the scene though.
No, yeah, it's a different part.
Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I.
Who's she even talking to?
The audience.
That's so funny though, because when Emily sent me that, she was like, "It's really bad. It only took me a couple seconds."
Please help us.
And I was like, "It's probably still better than the
Yeah.
original."
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. but they're basically good.
They're
if they
basically
try their
good.
best and never give up on their wishes, they always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them
What a
out.
beautiful picture of the
Earth.
This purple
Shadow,
clouds.
beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
It's all water.
It's a result of chaos from the last game. Tidal waves are ravaging the planet.
She's like, please do something nice, and he's like, I'm gonna think about this woman dying again.
At the brood.
Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were brought here.
Is that supposed to be like a mom figure, or like he's in love with her? Sayonara?
Yes, I never saw that.
That promise.
As
Gotta go now. I
soon as he's
have to keep my promise to
dying,
Maria.
like on their deathbed, and sitting to me and goes,
His eyes
Sayonara.
dis- His pupils disappeared again. I don't think I realized how many times their pupils disappear in this game when I was younger.
That's something you're usually thinking about.
That's true.
What's that? It looks just like the
This is
shrine
where
of
the
the
Bio
Master
Lizard
Emerald.
We've entered the Bio Lizard's domain.
Inside the core of the shrine to harness the power of
Dome of
the
the
Chaos
Bio
Emerald.
It's funny that Destin is playing Destiny too.
Yeah.
That's humorous right there.
That's his whole job.
It's a job.
Yeah, his job at IGN is literally just to play, like runs their Destiny podcast. Which is also crazy to me that there's a Destiny.
That's what my mind is
specific
blown.
podcast.
That there's a Destiny podcast, but
Shout out to Destiny Gary, good dude.
I love him almost as much as I love the Bio Lizard, which is a lot. To be
I
fair.
like him more than I like the Biolizard, in fact.
Well,
Because I take one look at this thing and I go, he's bad.
well, he's bad, but sometimes being bad feels so good.
Bad to the bone.
Encapsulated? Leave this one to me.
He's bio bad to that bio
What are
bro.
you doing?
But I love just that in canon he's like technically Shadow's older brother, which doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
that's insane. to
No,
me.
the fact that this is the prototype to Shadow
That's
doesn't make
completely
any
fucking
sense.
yeah.
Even as a kid, I knew that made no sense whatsoever in a
The
game.
prototype of the ultimate life. What the fuck?
Let's try mammal this time.
You think that this is one of those things where like occasionally, like somebody who makes a video game will come to like a convention in the U.S. You know, where like okay, like Yuji Naka is coming to Comic-Con or something, and I would go.
I'd be coming at Comic-Con.
Yeah, me too. But where my immediate thought, where they're like, if you had to ask Yuji Naka a question, I'd be like, "What
Please
the
explain the
explain the
Biolizard."
Biolizard to me."
I feel like if I ever did meet him, it would be 90% Bio Lizard related questions.
So explain to me what the process was, how they got from point A to point B, Biolizard to Shadow. Were they picking up random? Were they picking up random animals on the side of the street and being like, pumping them full of shit? And one time it was a lizard, and one time it was a hedgehog.
I like the idea that somebody just showed up with a drawing of the fucking Bio Lizard and said, look, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I think it'd be funnier. I think it'd be funnier if somebody they're working on the game and somebody shows up and like, yeah, I don't know if it'll really fit. So he was like, you either put this in the game or I fucking quit.
Yeah, I'll quit right now. I mean, it does look like
He's been-
somebody's child's
He's been trying to get the last 5 games. He's like, I'm tired of you guys pushing me aside on this one. Okay, the Biolizard fucking slaps. We're putting it in a game.
I'm with this guy. Bio Lizard slaps.
Rejected me at Mass Effect.
BioWare had wanted nothing to do with the Bio Lizard.
It was really a branding problem.
I've said from day one that Bio Lizard's biggest problem was marketing.
I think he's a great
I would just say it's brand confusion. You have BioWare, Biolizard, you know?
Yeah.
One of them comes from the other, right? That's what the consumers think.
It's just BioWare's Mario.
Biolizard!
Never get it wrong.
Weird enough, though, not BioWare's Gex.
Yeah.
I would love to see the Gex RPG.
I'd love to see a BioWare platformer.
It would be cool, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh my god, do we have to restart?
No, they're just gonna make me start the boss battle. I think.
Story select.
If you,
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. I was gonna be like, this is.
Yeah,
I'm mad for you.
I was gonna maybe say we need to stop down.
Gonna do all those parts again?
I don't think I would have the capacity to do that.
And then just like last week, I'd go, no, you're gonna finish it.
The problem with when I played 06 was it felt like every level was like that though, where like I would lose all my lives and have to start from the beginning. I'm like, this just isn't even worth it. If it's
No,
just
it's
gonna
not.
get even worse from here. If like really the beginning levels are like this, oh my god, this guy's still going, just chugging.
He even turned to help you out.
Thank you, BioLizard. Well, we're good friends.
Thank you, BioLizard.
Think we can get him on the pod?
Yeah.
Skypes.
He doesn't seem to say much.
Kind of yells.
His mouth is so wide open.
He's in Sonic X at some point too.
What?
I don't remember this, but apparently Sonic X, I think, like adapts most of the games at some point in its run in a weird way.
I feel like I would remember that.
He's in it.
I mean, there's things I guess that are like shadows in both of them, and so is the plane.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, Sonic X, at some point later in the run, they did start to just adapt the game's storylines in some way.
That's just crazy to me.
But BioLizard doesn't show up in anything else besides this game, and then in Sonic Generations for the DS.
We gotta get Sonic Generations, but only for the DS.
I think he's only in the DS version. He's not in the console version.
We gotta petition to get BioLizard in the Sonic movies.
Oh yeah.
I would love for that to be the case. I want nothing more than I would love for them to try and fucking make a fucking movie out of this game. It would be fucking terrible.
I'd love to see the Jim Carrey BioLizard interaction.
It'd be fucking awesome. He should turn his like assistant from this last movie into the BioLizard.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to wait up.
That was the first thing they
You're
were
telling
like.
me this is the prototype for Ultimate Life?
Really early prototype.
Oh no.
How proto can we get? It was really it was just life, really.
Yeah, it was just like
Nice.
It is classifiable as life.
they had to make the shittiest life first before they could work their way up the shadow.
People are just cheering for the BioLizard. They want him to win. They don't want to see me win. They only. Oh my god. I just need one ring. I just need one ring. Oh my fucking god.
Woo!
And I said I was excited for this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's just like the last one. You really upsold us on how great this boss battle was.
I didn't say it was a great boss battle. I said I like the BioLizard. Which is completely different than me saying that this boss battle was good. I just like the concept of a BioLizard. And then he's supposed to fucking be Shadow's like older brother, technically. That's just fucking crazy to me. I don't know how you guys felt though. I always got the impression that they weren't like, they didn't start as actual animals. I always got the impression they made these in a lab. Like they engineered every single aspect. I mean, at least Shadow. Maybe BioLizard, I don't know. I don't really know where the thought process behind BioLizard was.
I have no idea.
Again, somebody came in with a picture and said, "We're doing this right quiz."
Oh my god.
I'm more confused as to what these do.
What the tube does?
Just went the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, is it Chaos Emerald powering him?
I have no idea, man. I think he's getting power from the reactor, but
okay.
I truly don't know if like all the Chaos Emeralds are in there or something or what.
Again,
they can't be because they use them after this, but maybe I don't know.
I've really lost track of the narrative on this one.
I think he might have the Chaos Emeralds because I might be mistaken, but I do believe he Chaos controls after this.
Danny sounds crazy. Well, I'm really just repeating the storyline of Sonic Adventure, which I think would make me sound kind of fucking crazy.
The story was not developed by the sane of mind.
What I'm saying about pioneers? Oh yeah.
What did you say about pioneers?
Nothing. He's just fucking. This is such a good boss
It
battle.
was awesome. Again, I didn't say it was a good boss
No,
battle.
no, no. At this point, I'm not even ragging on you. I'm so
ragging
impressed.
on Sonic Team.
Well, I
Oh no! Come on! Come on! That's oh my fucking god!
What the fuck was that?
This fucking game, man. This motherfucking game.
This game is awesome.
This game's awesome. BioLizard is awesome.
You may be able to grind
Woo!
the pipe coming out of his mouth.
Thank you.
Fuck you, Hamachow. That is clearly not the problem. The part that I'm having a problem with. Why the fuck they didn't get just Tails come in here and fucking fly up there and fucking tap the button a few times?
Yeah, it really seems like
All hands were on deck a second ago. Now it's just me? We could team up.
yeah, all hands on BioLizard.
Yeah. We get the deck.
Rearranging deck chairs on the BioLizard. I don't know why that's so funny.
Oh my god, no!
That should have been my senior quote in high school. I'm rearranging deck chairs on the BioLizard.
It would have made as much sense as most people's senior quote.
I was pissed we didn't get him.
Oh, wow.
What was yours?
What was mine? Probably wasn't anything good if I can't even remember it now.
You gotta find your yearbook.
I know Clark's was supposed to be Tracy Morgan on Conan. All I want to do is karate and make babies, but then they made him change it.
Stupid.
And he picked an Amir Blumenfeld quote.
That's good.
I think it was just I deserve so much more than this, which is pretty good. But I think in hindsight he's not happy he picked that. But I think that's a good one.
Why he's not happy? That's a pretty good one.
I don't know. I think he just wishes he could have picked something else instead of. I think he just wishes he could have gotten the Tracy Morgan quote really
I
more
mean,
than
that's
anything.
pretty fair.
Man, what the fuck was mine?
Oh, nice.
God. Sometimes they don't. Like, I don't know. It just is weird. They seem to be very selective about when the hitbox opens up completely.
Yeah, the game's not fair.
I won't say that about the game. The game is very fair.
What is he raising out of the water here?
Bio balls.
I thought you were gonna fuck that one up
Oh my
again.
god, I gotta do it 3 times. I love this game. I love the BioLizard so much.
Longer will give him the dumb remarks.
He never looks good. He always looks dumb. He just runs around.
I've
with
seen
his-
him everywhere. He's always looking dumb.
Yeah, he always looks stupid.
At the store, church. He's always looking pretty dumb.
I would love to see BioLizard in church.
I'm rearranging deck pews on the BioLizard.
Deck pews. The fuck does a deck pew look like?
That's what you think.
Exactly what you
It's
think
like
it
a,
would look like.
it's like a pew, but like a beach chair. You know, it's got the little.
Oh my god. Oh my lord! Come on!
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Fuck you, Danny. Oh,
What the fuck?
Oh! Oh, you don't think I'm gonna make it now?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
I gave him a little razzle dazzle. Thank you, Solomon.
Can you tell me where to find the razzle dazzle?
Oh no. Oh no. I hate this. I hate this so much.
Oh
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you. That sucked though. That was like that was nerve wracking.
I love the BioLizard.
I love him, but I hate him.
So that was it?
No, there's more. There's one more after this.
What the fuck?
There's the Super Shadow Super Sonic fight.
Oh my god.
And that's easy. That's way easier than this. That's designed just to make you feel like you're cool.
Okay. Thank God.
Unlike the Supersonic Fight and Adventure, which I made look easy, but I remember having a really hard time with it. This is other just like flying at him while Live and Learn plays. It's pretty awesome.
The 7 chaos. Chaos is power.
Stole this from the fucking first game like wholesale.
Yeah, actually it is. You're reached by the heart and proud.
You can do this.
This game is so much shorter. It's kind of crazy.
It's just because you aren't spending that time in the overworld.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much that pads the first game.
Yeah, and really it's not even good.
Oh no, there's rarely good padding in anything. Padding inherently is almost bad. Unless it's really comfortable padding.
Let's say so we should just take the pads off football players.
Is it gone?
Paddington.
Is that what
Paddington Bear.
chaos control is?
More like Paddington, who cares? Boom!
Since we stopped
Woo! Destroying British icons one by one. Alright?
Sonic.
I like how poorly this game is letterboxed. Look at that. It's fucking bleeding over. They literally just put black bars
Then
on
why
the screen.
the fuck would they even do it?
I don't
we have
know.
a 16:9 game now. They should just remove that.
I don't know. Maybe they...
And they do! They do in other
That's
parts!
so weird. I didn't notice that the entire time we were playing that until just now.
That's fucking crazy. Oh, I gotta turn this up.
I remember just thinking this is awesome when I was younger.
It's still awesome. He looks like mayonnaise.
Oh my god. The fucking edge of his little tummy tuft. Got so much louder too.
The final hazard.
This shit's easy. You literally just take turns with them doing that.
I'm telling you, you don't think we can do this for one of the Sound Ass Lives?
I would love for us to. I don't think Eric will learn it. I wish we could. I would love to do this song.
Eric's in chat, so.
Eric, you should learn the song, but I don't think you will. Oh, what the fuck? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. So, come on.
Oh, fucking awesome. I didn't realize they changing it so you... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you have like 50 rings and they slowly deplete as you do it.
That's weird.
That's just how Supersonic always works.
I guess they did do that. That's
Yeah. Oh, then yeah, it starts to deplete as you're doing it. Fuck you! I just wish.
Bitch! Oh god, unfortunately. What is he just has like a fucking thing stuck up his ass? That's so weird.
Oh my god, come on. Oh yeah, the spire is just kind of shoved up his asshole. Oh my god, only 14 rings? I'm fucked.
You got it, Sonic!
Wow, I did have it.
This is where the...
Yes. Me at the Crush 40 concert.
I don't know how Eric wouldn't play that song. He's got to be doing his bass dance to it.
You'd think he would, or at least City Escape. He would be doing the dance, but I just don't think he'll learn it, which I wish he would. If I can't even get real in that Donkey Kong Country song, though, that like is literally just piano. There's no way I can get him to learn this, I think.
Alright. We'll have to do a cover as Darnell Raprock
Well,
and the Dirt Body.
I would love for Darnell Raprock to end his Shrimp Fiesta set with a cover remix of Live and Learn.
Yeah, why not?
That's awesome. I just never would have even thought of us doing that until just now, but that's awesome. We can project this behind you.
Please. You do a projector at your house.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That'll be awesome. That sounds so awesome.
We do have to loop a part of it so I can also add a rap verse in the middle?
We maybe should just rap over the guitar solo.
Yes.
I didn't play that level long enough, but there's a pretty extensive guitar solo that I could probably sing all of if you got to do it.
No. What the fuck?
Who's that one woman?
Did they really just zoom in on like the Dome of Rock? What the fuck was that?
I can't believe Jeff Winston's missing this.
Yeah, God.
You really think that the professor created him, oh Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all
What's
of
Sonic
those who
doing
lived
right now?
on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog. He gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be.
It's not even closed captions.
There was all of the game except for this.
I know. But
Yeah.
the part that's the fucking climax of the story is they're supposed to explain everything, right?
They're not even explaining shit.
All did it together.
They're just saying, teamwork saved us.
Dude, I
Pretty
made
much.
Chow.
We should fuck is basically what this is gonna boil down to, if you want me to.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again to find those jewels you love so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work.
We're gonna settle
Too little
down.
pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. It'll all work out. You'll see.
If you say so.
Created the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Nobody sounds like themselves in this cutscene.
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. To the planet
He
is
just
cool
jumps out the
and
window.
Flava Entertainment.
Sayonara.
Did he fucking just say
He
that?
said Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog. Something that he didn't ever hear or even know what he's like referencing. We saw that in a flashback. This game's awesome.
They explain to each other off screen. He tells them about it. I'm sure his explanation. I'm gonna call you John and go, how did he know that? And explain the Bio Lizard. Why is Minelli voice directing this?
I wish. That would be awesome.
I always read these as if like expecting like one of them's gonna say like something insane. Just like
I wish that'd be awesome.
Just like soundtrack producer Rick Rubin.
Oh. I guess I wouldn't even really be that shocked. No, I guess I would be kind of surprised if Rick Rubin did the music for this.
It'd be crazy.
It would be crazy. That would be crazy.
For a Sonic game, that'd be insane.
I mean, he's done video games, or at least Rumi Azana definitely has.
Rick Rubin did? Oh,
No, Rick Rubin. I mean,
I gotta play whatever fucking video game Rick Rubin did.
Def Jam Fight for New York.
I guess he might have been in there somewhere, honestly.
oh, if you could you play as him though, or is he like a ref?
That'd be sick.
He's just on the couch the whole time.
That'd be sick. Rick Rubin DLC.
That'd be awesome. Just like this game.
It's like
Rick Rubin being ref would actually make a lot of sense.
But he refs from his couch the entire time he's laying down. You're like, all right. Yeah.
Oh, dude, what, the 10th anniversary when this game came out? It's like, what now, the fucking 30th?
I would love to see.
I think 2018. Yeah, 2001.
The 10.
So, yeah, literally, it's like almost the 30th anniversary. This game's almost 20 years old. What the fuck? Wait, what?
But for now.
It's
like
Woo!
making the troops or something.
Thank you for your
He was
service.
a brave. He was a brave.
Now, that's awesome.
That's a good
That's
one.
awesome. I wish I could make that my laptop background.
You can. You just gotta go back and screen cap the
That's awesome.
Beyond Good and Evil. Thank you. Oh wait, that's just another game.
Wow.
It is another game.
Now we gotta come back and play the boss at the time attack ones. Thank you for watching. This was since
You get to play from the BioWizard's point of view. He's just him in that room the whole time.
Almost 4 hours. Oh my god. Well, thank you for watching. Flip. I know you're in chat. Just not typing, but alright. I gotta start with the podcast. Next week, Kirby. Woo!